Yo, what's up with y'all, man? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome indeed, indeed. What's up with everybody? I'm gonna give everyone a chance to get in. What's good with everyone? What's good indeed, indeed. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get in here. This is gonna be my first page of the night. I have like a rough idea. I have a rough idea for this first page. Yo, what's up, Elvis? What's good, man? What's good indeed? What's good indeed? I'm thinking that for this first, I can bet some of y'all might not be able to immediately see. Hang on. I can bet some of y'all might not recognize who this first character is gonna be. I grabbed like one of my newer pins. I grabbed like one of my newer pins for the left side. The one on the right is one that I've used in some of the past lives, but I've been trying to use more of my blues. Whenever I get on at nighttime, most of the time I have multiple blues ready to go, but I've gotten low. I have a bunch. I have like a certain amount that I've actually used and drawn with. I've been trying to use some newer ones more because the ones that I've been using them for a long time. In the past few nights I've gotten on. Yo, what's up too, Roses? What's up, man? What's good indeed? What's good indeed? I messed around, like my ink was low. I've been using these ones for a little bit longer than what I had thought. It's like I look up, man. It's like the ink, it lasts me for a long time, but it ends up going before you. It goes before you think it would. Yeah, like I said though, man. Let me know who y'all think this first character is gonna be. He's more cartoonish. That's the only hint that I'll give. He's definitely a lot more cartoonish, and you gotta let me know where y'all think it's gonna go. You think it's Tails? Maybe. Tails is an interesting one. You gotta let me know who you see. Let me know who you see. Who do you think this first page is going to be? What's up with everybody though? I gotta make sure that everything looks good. Is it like lag or anything? Gotta make sure everything sounds the right way. What's up with everybody? If you do enjoy what you're seeing, don't forget to like this. You said Shadow? Don't forget to tap your screen. Just let me know what y'all thinking as it comes together. Shadow Cuphead. The 3D version of the original, you think it's Sonic. You think it's Sonic with a Z. Sonic is crazy. Maybe though. Maybe. Let me know. He's the only hint that I'm gonna give is that he definitely is from like a cartoon kind of background. But that's gonna be the full extent, man. I won't say too much. As long as it's not that bum Silver. What do you have against Silver? Silver's crazy. Beefing with Silver. Silver, I feel like I don't even remember what Silver was even like. I just remember that he was from the future. I remember it was some kind of like PS3 game or something that he was on. You said my bad Sonic? Maybe the duck. It might be a duck. You never know. You never know. I think this is gonna make for like a good one to kind of just get this blue pen ready to go. That way they aren't so dry. That's the only thing about using a brand new pen during the live is like sometimes my newer ones they'll be more dry. They'll be more dry. I got a better job. Yo, what's up, Cassie? Thank you for the RB2. Sometimes the blues they'll be a little bit more dry than what I would prefer. So it's kind of like it's hit and miss. It's definitely hit and miss. Don't get me wrong, I love Silver, but he's a bum. A bum is crazy. Nah, but I'm trying to figure out like why you say he's a bum over everybody else. A bum is crazy. He's slandering that man. Genuinely. I've seen many things, but I don't think I've ever seen somebody slander Silver. Silver hate is crazy. Like what does dude even be doing aside from just existing? Was being paid $8 an hour? I want to supply to Arby's just to make more money. $8 an hour. And wait a minute, something ain't adding up. It gotta be some kind of like labor law, right? But then again, you could be in like a different place. $8 an hour in Arby's. That's exactly what he's doing. Nothing. He said so. That's the problem. You think it's Sonic, Donkey Kong, maybe Sonic the Hedgehog, maybe Donkey Kong. I did Donkey Kong before. I did him on like one of my more recent pages. But yeah, man, Sonic. Yo, working. We got a lot of fish to fry here. We got a lot of fish to fry because you spoke on the forbidden. You brought up Arby's. You broke the Arby's ice. It's giving Tails. Maybe he is Tails. Maybe it's Tails and maybe. You gotta let me know who you see. Who do you see? Is it a fox? What's been your most favorite one that I've done? That's a good question. I've made a lot. One of the ones that stands out to me the most to this day. I made one where it was Pain from Naruto. It's been a little while, but it was the way that I drew it. It was like a couple of the paths of Pain. Pain is a character, but he's more of a Naruto character, and I drew him. I drew him in like an interesting way. I don't know if I've ever done anything like that ever again, but I like that one a lot. I like to do like a lot of the animated characters. Sometimes I'll do wildlife. Sometimes I'll do animals. I mean, I've done a couple of pages. I've done a couple of stuff that's like similar. But I like a lot of my Naruto themed pages every now and again. Is it Chronic? Chronic. Can you draw my meat? No. Donkey Kong Solo. Donkey Kong Solo's Pain. That's crazy. That's I don't know, man. You dealing with dudes that could summon. What can't Pain summon? He got all the paths of Pain ability. He got the clones, and he basically got eyes everywhere. Donkey Kong is pretty strong, but what is he gonna do? Throw barrels at that man? Super Saiyan Sonic, I have, but it's been a little while. You talking about whenever he gets the emeralds, right? It's been a little while, man. It's been a little while. Maybe I'll put him on here. I have to see. I wanted to do something that was more just low key, more low key for the evening. To kind of kickstart everything off. I wanted to kind of start this one off to where it was just more chill. But if you are enjoying what you're seeing, don't forget to tap y'all screens. If you do enjoy, let me know what y'all thinking. Let me know who you see. Let me know, who do you see? Who do you think this page is going to be? Yeah, that's gonna be the magic of the operation, though, man. Indubitably, Super Saiyan Sonic goes hard, man. It's funny you. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's funny you calling him Super Saiyan Sonic. I don't even really know what he's called, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Now that I've watched Dragon Ball, there's definitely a lot of parallels between Sonic and Goku. Low key, there's parallels for sure. Him is Sonic and Shadow and Goku and Vegeta. Somebody clearly took a little bit of inspiration. But I like them individually as characters, though. You can take inspiration. You could borrow from the homework, but they changed it up a little bit. It's a little bit different. It isn't the exact same. I was right. You still think this is Sonic, do you? Sonic is an interesting guess. Do you watch the Sonic TV shows? Not really. And the ones that I've seen, it's been a very long time, man. It's been a really long time. I played through the games back in the day as a kid. But anything that's more recent, no. I played some back in the day, though. It was some kind of game on the Wii, man. My granny, she had it. It was called like Sonic Colors. It was that, and it's some other Sonic games too. The way that it worked back in the day, man, on the DS, it was like the DS games, they were different. They were different than the ones that will be on the consoles. You know, I know a DS is a console, but it didn't operate the same way. Like the games will have the same name, but it will be slightly different. There were some Wii games where it was like a whole different game, even though it had the same name. Shadow. You said Triple T. Yo, thank you for the journal too. I appreciate it, Brandon. Is it Sonic? It looks awesome. Thank you. Maybe. You know, I can't tell y'all what this is just yet. Not yet. That's gonna be the overarching theme of the evening. Indubitably. Sonic without shoes. Sonic without shoes. Why can't the man have shoes? If that is who this character is. If. Only if, though. You know, like I said, I can't confirm it or not yet. I might flip this into Tails or somebody. You never know. I think I'm gonna make his jaw more rounded. Make him more. You're gonna see exactly who this man is. You're gonna see the vision. The vision is gonna be crystal clear. I found a couple of pictures that I liked for this one. That's gonna be, you said, I don't know, man, that looks like Sonic. You know, listen, technically speaking, alligators look like crocodiles, but they're not the same. It ain't over till it's over. It is not over till it's over. Just because you say, oh, like, yo, what's up, Coney? Just because you see a snake on the ground, that don't mean that Orochimaru is nearby. Even though the signs are looking pretty crystal clear. You gotta trust the vision. Can you draw Sonic in ball mode? You know what, man? I like that idea. I don't know though. Let me see. I'm not gonna like overly promise. I'm still kind of like, I had like 2 pictures pulled up. If this is Sonic, of course, right? You said do Sonic without shoes. Nah, man, because I feel like you got something going on, man. Why are you trying to see Sonic's feet, bro? What's going on with that? Why are you trying to have me draw Sonic's feet in full detail, bro? Something is going on with that request. I can't prove it. I obviously can't gauge your intention with that, but there's something sinister about that request you just made, man. I don't think I want to draw Sonic's feet in full detail, bro. I think I'm cool on that, man. What is this about? You said I image searched and Google says Sonic. No, you can't be consoled, man. Google will tell you to chew rocks. You gotta be real careful, man. You know, you can't fall for the AI. The AI might might tell you to. I don't even know. Don't be consoled with AI. Not Google. Not right now. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. And that's why that other dude ended up going radio silent. I sat there and like I seen through the genjutsu. Bro trying to have me draw Sonic's feet in full. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't really trying to do all that, man. There's something going on. I'm on to y'all. I see the vision. A pin fight, yeah. Sonic feet probably sweaty because he runs a lot. Now, you know, I think that because he runs so fast, I would imagine his feet generate friction or something, and it probably burns the sweat away. I'm not like a feet moisture heat expert or anything. I feel like when he runs, he probably would warm up. I could be wrong though. He runs at supersonic speed. I used to draw like this in middle school. That's what's up too. Give Sonic an iced out chain, but does it smell? Why y'all asking me questions about Sonic's feet, bro? Where are we going with this? Where are we going with these feet questions here? Where are we heading? We're on a road, but I can't quite gauge where the road is going. I ain't really trying to draw no prawn though, bro. Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's just go ahead and just what's going on? He said feet enthusiast. You think the word supersonic is based on Sonic? I don't know. I don't know. I think the dude's name is Sonic is what is Sonic gotta mean something. I don't really know what Sonic means, but I imagine that if it's called supersonic, like there gotta be some kind of like connection or something. You know? Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Kekai. Legend of car feet, please. Or Bigs. Nah, man, I'm not really in the zone to draw feet, bro. I don't even know if I got enough like XP to be doing all that. Drawing feet is crazy. This is not Twitter, bro. This is not. You in the wrong place. I'm not like a prawn drawer, bro. A prawn sculptor. I'm just trying to, you know, I just want to draw the little blue dude that runs fast. Computer, take off Sonic's shoes. Do not be command prompt. This man, yo, you gotta think about what Uncle Ben said, bro. You gotta think with great power comes great responsibility. You can't be stripping this man of his shoes, bro. He needs his shoes. He needs his shoes. Do your ambidextrous thing? I don't know, man. Something is sinister about that request. Then dude ended up getting real quiet after I asked him what was the request really about. I knew. I sat there. I seen through that level again. Jutsu don't work here no more, man. You should do the pea shooter. You talking about the Plant vs Zombie dude, or are you talking about something else? I don't think I've ever done that before, man. Maybe. I'm not gonna promise it right now, but maybe that's a cool idea. You talking about Plants vs? Yeah, I know what you're saying. Cool. It's been a little minute since I've even had somebody ask me to do something like that. Maybe. I like that idea though. Low key, genuinely. The pea shooter. I feel like I seen my sister playing that game or something back in the day. That maybe Sims on the computer. Yo, what's up? What's up, Skelly? That would be fine. I think that's a cool idea too, though. Low key, I like the idea with the pea shooter. Is Plants vs Zombies still around? Y'all still be on there? I know like some of the older games that people be emulating them and stuff. I don't really remember what Plants vs Zombies was even on. I just know that it's been around for a long time. It's one of those games. I've dealt with my first share of emulated games before. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I still haven't played in like a long time. Yo, what's up, Simone? I haven't. It's some games where it's like I know they're older, but they may have lost their support, whether it be a change in Windows or stuff like that coming and going. I know like a couple years ago, what I did was like I got really deep into Pokemon again, and I would emulate some of the games. I had a lot of the games on the DS, but as I got older, it's like you either lose your games or you get rid of them. I played Plants vs Zombies 2. Is that the one that was on? Is that the one that was on the DS? What's all the clicking in the background? Sounds like somebody trick shotting on COD. Hey, maybe that's what's going on. Somebody's in the background hitting the phase Jeff. Let's hit the phase Jeff, man. That's crazy. Why come every time I get hit with a flashbang? That clip is so crazy, bro. Even to this day. I never was like the biggest COD guy, but that clip is something that I could just, you know, you just got preset memories. You ever watch Food Wars? No. What? Remind me again. What is that? Maybe. I don't think I've ever seen it though. You gotta remind me again what it is. Why you're so talented? You just popped on my free page. Yo, what's up? What's up, Miss Laura? I appreciate it. Thank you. I would watch a show. I seen some kind of show where they would go and they would buy up the storage lockers and they would like flip it. They would flip it into. They would like see if they could find like valuable stuff in it. I know one time like when my childhood dog was still living, I like got up in the middle of the night and I caught that man watching TV. He was watching. It was like when there was a show called Pawn Stars, and it was like one of them dudes, and they were talking about like these vintage. I think it was like revolvers or something. It was like some vintage. It was like some vintage stuff. But it's always crazy to me. People would just have those historic artifacts basically just in their houses. Just I know I went to the Smithsonian. It's been a long time now, but when I was in the Smithsonian, I think that there was like this set of samurai armor, and I think that it was somebody had it in their family for a long time. I mean, the fact that it could just be somebody could just like have that just after multiple generations, and it was still in really good. It was in really good condition. Like somebody took very good care of. Like they took like really good care of it. Like you could tell somebody really had held that samurai armor to just very. It was a standard, you know. Make him hold a chili dog. I ain't really trying to give that man a glizzy, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. In the picture I was using, you could only see his stance anyway. But could you imagine like going out? Yeah, man, that's my great grandfather's samurai. Like what? Just casually, just chilling in the attic. I guess that's cool. That's cooler than Annabelle though. Thank you for the donut too, Tito. I appreciate it. I think that that's better than having Annabelle. I don't think I would ever I can't ever really envision myself in an Annabelle movie, man. Because if Annabelle pulled up at my door, like I really can't even logically make sense of being in a. I mean, I could see maybe going to like a haunted place, but I don't just see the ghost just being like, all right, bro, I think I'm about to pull up with dude, make him hold a blicky. Yo, this is so cool. Thank you, man. I appreciate it indeed. And I want to make sure that both of his hands look pretty balanced. Like they look symmetrical. I don't want to have one hand be huge and the other hand be all tiny. He got like a supersized hand on the one side and then a baby hand on the other. I remember like watching a regular show back in the day, and it was like the dude Death, he took his jacket off and one of his arms were really swole and the other one was all tiny and frail. It's crazy. He's like a 3D printer. Of course, you're always able to do this or nah. Well, I'm more of a right-handed person overall, but because I could write with my left, I just embraced it. I tended to use my right more though throughout my life. I kind of just had the ability to write with the other, so over time I just kept at it. I kept at it. Do you ever draw mashups? Sonic Head, Donkey Kong Body would be tough. Not really. So you just be doing black and blue pen. I see red. No, I use red and blue most of the time. Sometimes there will be some days where I'll use black and blue or two black. It just depends. Usually, most of the time, if you catch me on here on live, I'll probably be using my usual red and blue most of the time, unless it's just a special occasion. I do switch it up sometimes, and sometimes again. That's cool. Thank you. On the rare occasion, though, do you end the live whenever you run out of ink? No. Normally, what I'll do is I'll do like pages. I'll complete the full page, and then I'll kind of call it. It just depends. Sometimes I'll go for multiple. I'll go for like a nice little minute. And other times I might do a page. It really depends on the night, bro. Low key. Just kind of go off like how I'm feeling for the evening. And how did you learn to draw like that? I picked up on this over time. You learn the more that you do. Can I draw this whenever you can I purchase this whenever you get done? If you're interested in buying this, DM me. I'll try to go back through and respond to you. Thank you. But yeah, you get better the more that you do. You get better over time gradually. The original question though that got us to this point though, it was something about food wars. And I don't know if I ever got like an answer as to what exactly it even was. But I would watch those. I'll watch the videos of them Pawn Star dudes, and they would be talking like they would come across the craziest antiques. I think it was one episode I seen. It was a dude he had some of them original Charizards. It was that, then it was something else where they be having vintage war artifacts, whether it be from the World Wars or it'd be crazy stuff. People just be having these insane historical artifacts, bro. It's crazy. Genuinely. Let me get his other leg in. That's a good Sonic. Thank you. Y'all still think this is Sonic, do you? It might be Sonic. It might be Sonic. Y'all let me know you see. Let me know. It might be Sonic, maybe. Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's plenty of characters that look like bro that aren't quite bro, for the love of the game. Y'all let me know who you see though. You gotta let me know. Where do you think this page is gonna go? Sonic. Maybe. Indeed, indeed, perhaps. Why does Sonic like you gave him 3 legs? No, he doesn't. That's his tail. He has a his tail is kind of like behind. It's like behind his finger right here. Then his other 2 legs are. Nah, I didn't draw this man with an extra leg. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's a funnier angle though. I see Hank Hill a little bit. Why do you see Hank Hill? Hank Hill is crazy. Propane and propane accessories, bro. That's not what's going on here. Propane and propane accessories. Speaking of which, somebody asked me about Family Guy, and I was telling them I don't think I've really done too many. I've done a page of Bobby Hill and Hank Hill before, but I've never really branched out too much to Family Guy. You gotta put red underneath his shoes. You said he tripod sing? My bad, that's Knuckles, honestly. Honestly, no. Yeah, the man, this man, you over here looking at his tail, bro. I gotta clarify the confusion. I gotta clear up. There's too much going on. That man, you're misunderstanding what's going on with the paper, bro. You're misunderstanding. Anyways, back to the main task at hand. Sonic got some pretty big shoes, bro. I can't unsee his 3rd leg, man. Why would you even see his 3rd leg? He's not finished yet. Those were just socks. They were socks. He got on the same socks that Michael Jackson would wear. You know, like the little, I don't know what those are called, but like on his legs to help him to kind of help him slide around. He said, "All right, let's see the feet." Is that American Goku? American Goku is crazy. American Goku. That's what I was meaning about the red shoes. I'm in the middle of a Family Guy Simpson mashup on your page. That's what's up, too. All Might human form would be tough. Let me get his stripe right. I gotta get bro his stompers, his kicks. He should have 1 big toe. I'm really not interested in drawing out Sonic's feet, bro. Like true feet, man. I'm gonna give this man his shoes. Like he's moving too fast. He's Sonic. He's the opposite of slow. He is speed. I mean, if you see Sonic moving slow, there gotta be something wrong. I gotta make it to where his feet look more pointed. I feel like Sonic running with some Roblox cinder blocks on his feet. Something would be wrong there. I gotta make it to where it looks the right way. Could you be Sonic in a fight? On a good day, yeah. What kind of prep time am I looking at though? Like, do I got gadgets? Do I got Batman gadgets? What do we? Let's lay the playing field. Like, what am I truly working with here? What's the terms and conditions? Can I beat Sonic in a fight? Do I have any special powers? Where are we going with this? Yo, what's up, Two-Tut? Minute, remember me? Yeah, I remember your name. What's good, man? I don't remember what we might have talked about, but I remember your name. He catches you in a parking lot of a Walmart, and you got a gallon of milk. Come on, man. A gallon of milk. You can't do me better than that. A gallon of milk, bro. At Walmart of all places. Goodness, I don't got. That's nothing. Sonic catching me at a Walmart. This is a rage. Are you truly Unc? No. He will be calling me that, but I'm actually 21. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Kiana. He said spray it in his eyes. That ain't about to do nothing. He about to run and it's gonna dry. You crazy if you think milk is phasing Sonic. Milk? I mean, unless it's just like some super duper old, spoiled, radioactive, new bacteria growing in it or something. Like something like the cordyceps. I think that's what it's called. The dude that was turning the stuff that was turning Ethan Winters. I think that's bro's name. The dude from Resident Evil. He was in the castle with the witches and he was turning it into mold. Unless you throw it on him or something, or you give him you hit him with some spores from The Last of Us. Something that's gonna really neutralize that man, make him slip. 21 means you're Unc. Thank you for the 5 dope pins and the Go Popular too, Keon. I appreciate it. Your Sonic is crazy. Yo, what's up too, Paul? Thank you. Milk and hot Cheetos. Man, that's the equivalent. I gotta be like chemical warfare or something. Milk and hot Cheetos. That's gonna put you out of commission for a little bit. Like some Taco Bell or something. We don't gotta. So we're in this analogy. You done got caught at Walmart by Sonic, and for some reason this man is angry at you. He thinks that you have, I don't know, you took his parking spot because for some reason he's driving a car. Even though he's the fastest man. He's the fastest man in the universe. Yo, is that Sasuke? It is. Thank you for hair too, Kiana. You could defeat Sonic with a chili dog. A chili dog is crazy. I think that fighting Sonic would be more interesting than fighting Superman though. Because you could mess around and really I feel like you can outplay Sonic. Sonic is smart, but I don't know if Sonic is a genius. He has speed. If you could outmaneuver his speed. Now that I think about it, does Sonic need his shoes to run fast? Or is that just his thing? Isn't it Barry Allen? Baby. Sonic would have beef with me because I would snatch his shoes off. You would snatch his shoes to see his feet. Okay. Yeah, y'all with Sonic's feet, man. I don't know. Something is going on with that. Steal his sneakers. You can draw with your feet though. Okay. That's cool too. That's crazy. Shadow Knuckles. Come on, way better powers. I mean, I disagree. I like Shadow, but Shadow just be skating around, don't he? He just be rollerblading. I think if I could have their abilities, go ahead and slide me Sonic's shoes, man. We about to be running around. I don't really want to be rollerblading everywhere. It's like give me, man. Y'all see them videos of them dudes? They be at the Sonic restaurant. Knuckles was cool. Yeah, Knuckles put the beats on you. If you take one shoe, he will run irregularly. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Running without shoes on is horrible. That's a crazy experience. Why y'all trying to neutralize that man Sonic? Do Amy next. There was another picture that I wanted to use. Now you're talking about smelling. Nobody said anything about smelling nobody's feet. I promise you. I'm gonna do another one before I maybe jump to some more characters. I found 2 pictures that I really liked. I know Super Sonic came up. I think that's what it's called, but it's the one where whenever he gets exposed to the emeralds and it changes his form. Somebody tried to call that man American Goku, bro. Squibbly Sonic. There were a few ones that I had seen that I might do. I might kind of make this some more just based around Sonic in general though. I don't know if I'm gonna do Amy. I've drawn her before. It might have been a little minute though. And where am I going now? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe me. I'm starting college. That's what's up too. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Indubitably, indeed. You about to be in your college trilogy, like the Spider-Man movie. W. Metal Sonic. The episodes where Eggman takes Sonic's shoes is crazy. I don't even know what, for one, which show, and is that like some newer stuff or some older stuff? Hey man, I'm still watching you, man, because you keep on mentioning this man's feet, bro. Your days are still numbered. You said Peeps Marshmallows afterwards. Nah, I'm saying while you just graduated. What would you say this art style is called? Indeed. This is kind of somewhere in between scribble art and sketching. This one is a lot more, and this is more in between the two. Out of everything that I've done on here, did it take practice to paint with the two? Yeah, I feel like it took practice to be able to just draw in general. I'm still learning. It takes practice. I try to kind of keep my movements more sharp sometimes. It just depends on what's going on. Spider-Man is lit right now, breaking mad records in the theater. He's Spider-Man though. He's Spider-Man. I feel like Spider-Man is one of the few heroes where I still even feel like halfway, maybe motivated isn't the right word, but he's kind of one of the few that I still have interest in. Everybody else is cool, but I think I kind of like burned myself out on superheroes low key. I seen so many movies at a point in time. It was just mad movies to watch, and just kind of, I think I burned myself out with it. Ever paint your nails? No. Knuckles? No. I see why you think that this is Knuckles though. But it was yeah. I went to see that Doctor Strange movie with Scarlet Witch in it. Top 5 cartoons. Top 5 cartoons, man. From what era? Let's what era? We talking Cartoon Network? We talking Nickelodeon? I have Mario in the back, snack on a mushroom, powering up. The female Sonic. It's give me like more of a what direction you want to go? Like Cartoon Network, or you mean Nickelodeon? I could 1v1 Spider-Man. I could use my, all right, bro. Is it Amy? This one isn't. This one isn't Amy. Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network. Top 5 cartoons. Man, well, I'll say this. I wanna kind of move away from the like I like regular show and Adventure Time, but I feel like that's kind of standard, you know. What's like some low key stuff? I like Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was one. Courage the Cowardly Dog. There's some more that my mind is going blank on. I want to say people hated on Steven Universe, but I messed with Steven Universe low key too. That was another one I would watch sometimes. You said Kids Next Door. That's a little bit older, but I don't remember it as much. Shadow. Yeah, Gumball is cold too. I like Gumball a lot. Gumball was up there for sure. It was a weird one. Steven Universe the GOAT. Yeah, Steven Universe. People hated on Steven Universe, but I messed with it low key. There's some more that my mind is kind of going blank on. Amazing World of Gumball. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was one. I remember seeing there would be runs of. It would be Adventure Time. Yeah. But I was saying though, I feel like Adventure Time and regular show, those are like standard. Those are like, like those are kind of like, of course, it's held to a high regard. Like everybody knows, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody loves those shows. I'm trying to think of something that where it's like you wouldn't really expect. Johnny Test. I had a love-hate relationship. Hey, I'm gonna tell you another one. Total Drama. That one was another one I liked a lot. I don't think I seen nobody type it out either. Total Drama, Teen Titans. I remember it a little bit. I think that Teen Titans was better than Go. I think I got tired of Go, low key. Go was like, bro, Go was I think more obnoxious, but it knew what it was. I like Total Drama too. That was another one. That was a sleeper banger. At first, as like a little kid, I used to think it was so boring, but as I got older, I really enjoyed it. And you said TDI. You said Go had jokes. Uncle Grandpa. I feel like Uncle Grandpa was low-key slop. It was slop before slop had a name. I couldn't do it, but I know there's some of y'all that really love it. I won't knock it too much. I couldn't do. Hey, Uncle Grandpa was crazy to me. I couldn't. Even in my, you said Rugrats. I feel like I remember seeing it, but that's like some OG stuff. And Robot Chicken, but the Boondocks. Yeah, of course. That's like that's more Adult Swim though. I mean like pure Cartoon Network, like genuine. The parameters of the original question, it was like, what's the best cartoons? And we were kind of going off of that. I think that Adult Swim, that's something a little bit different. Teen Titans. Did you ever draw Spider-Man? I bet it look good with the red and blue, of course. It's been a little while. Are you gonna do Chevy this live? I don't know if I'm gonna do the Chevy today. I don't know if I don't even know if I'm gonna do cars right now, bro. I'm gonna be honest. But what I did last night, I'm gonna put up in time lapse form eventually. But sooner than later, of course. I ain't gonna promise it immediately. What time though? Regular show, of course. But the thing about regular show, it was it's kind of like vanilla. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one that it's a given. Like that's on everybody's Hall of Fame. Like we can all agree that regular show was pretty tough. Same with Adventure Time. Samurai was true. Talking about Samurai Jack, Scooby Doo. I feel like I remember Scooby Doo. That one was more. I feel like I think Boomerang more, but I think that there were like some shows where it was on multiple platforms. I remember some of the stuff. It had different vibes. Phineas and Ferb. I remember that one was alright too. I won't knock Phineas and Ferb. For Shubitably, indeed. Ed, and Eddie. I didn't watch it as much, but I do remember seeing it on TV sometimes. I do remember it. I got like little glimpses in the back of my mind. How about Monday Punch Out for Hulu? Now that I don't even know what that is. Billy and Mandy was kind of cool. I remember it a little bit. It had that older cartoon feel. Even though I don't remember every single cartoon, I remember how some stuff it had that atmosphere. You don't really see that too much anymore. You don't really see that too much anymore at all. Like the atmosphere of the older shows. Something else that would come on Cartoon Network sometimes too. It was the Diary of the Wimpy Kid movies. I like those a lot too. It's been a little minute, man. Like I think it was like on the weekends or Friday nights or something. In Cartoon Network, they would play the movies and stuff would just be on for real. The Bear Bears, I messed with it a little bit. It wasn't my favorite, but I won't knock We Bear Bears. I won't even lie. It was like for Shubitably indeed. You said Lego Ninjago. Yeah, that one too. I remember the Lego sets back in the day. That's crazy. That didn't come up at all in the chat, did it? You're the first to mention it. Ninjago. You said High Fructose Adventures of Annoying Orange. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't watch. To me, that one was kind of slop too. I didn't watch it as much, but I remember Annoying Orange. It had that YouTuber dude, didn't it? It was the, you said Primal? Nah, Spider-Man cartoon was peak. Which one? You talking about the one from Disney? Or you mean one of the OG ones? There have been multiple. There have been multiple Spider-Man cartoons. Yo, what's up, 2LGZ? I be feeling like there were multiple cartoons with Spider. I feel like Spider-Man he got like a bunch of different depictions, you know. And that's just with Peter. I mean, there's the other Spider-Man too. Why so many lines? For the love of the game. Holy, thank you too, man. And you said, I know you did Fallout, but could you do the NCR armor? It's tough. I did it before. If you go back to some of my older lapses, I did the NCR armor. It's a little bit older, but sometimes whenever I would draw it, I would make the pages more New Vegas themed. I might not do it in the moment. The Marvel characters you said from Disneyland, holy, the Flintstones. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the intro was like Spider-Man, something like that. Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know. Indeed. There were a few that I had seen. There were a few that I remember seeing. I know there was one cartoon. It wasn't on Cartoon Network, but it was one. It was voiced by the dude. It was voiced by the dude from Drake and Josh. It was voiced by Drake. And Chowder, he said make Sonic inflated. I probably won't make him inflated, but I wanted to make this one to where he was one of the newer depictions. It's really what I was going for here. It's mainly what I was trying to do. Indeed. Cool. Now. I'm gonna go ahead and shape in his thumb now. It's a lot of older cartoons I remember seeing though over the years, and I really feel like Cartoon Network, especially, it went through multiple phases. There were like multiple whole different eras where the vibe kind of shifted. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. I remember Flapjack a little bit too. It's been a little while though. He was a power dude, wasn't he? Oh, you used to call it the Spider-Man, Sailor Moon. Somebody had me draw one of the characters from that. It's been a little minute. Somebody asked me to. That's like one of my more OG drawings. I feel like it's been a little minute, man. I did it in all blue. Thundercats. That's another one. That's a little bit older, isn't it? I wonder what Sonic tastes like. What? You can't be eating Sonic, bro. This man is not on the buffet the buffet menu, bro. You gotta leave Sonic alone, man. You can't be trying to consume this man. That's strictly forbidden. Strictly forbidden indeed. That's crazy. Is it raining? No. That's a crazy question, bro. I wonder what Sonic tastes like. That's why you trying to strip the man of his shoes, bro. You trying to make it to where he can't escape. That ain't cool. Wildcrats. Dexter's Lab was tough too. You painted one color. Do you still use a two-hand? No. Actually, it depends. Please do Naruto. It depends. Sometimes I'll use two of the same colors on both sides. It depends on what's going on. Depends. I gotta get his hand right. As I'm looking at this, it gives me the same vibe as some of those. I've done like a lot of animals and stuff in the past. Does Sonic need his shoes to be fast? Anybody? I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. Oh shoot, I just saw the NCR one. Yeah, I've drawn the NCR Ranger before. It's been as I was saying before, it's been a little while though. Every now and again I've done Fallout stuff, I've done Skyrim stuff. The Secret Saturdays. It's a lot of low key cartoons too. Some that I might not remember, but they each had their own era, for sure. For sure. Do you sell these too? Yes. If you're interested in buying these, DM me. I'm gonna start shaping in some of his back spikes. I be feeling like Sonic. He kind of got a complicated design. Going from a character that's more flat than going to Sonic got a lot of edges. Like you would think that because he's 2D he should be simple, but no, not necessarily. He said, "Yo, thank you for the rose too, man. I don't know how to say your name, but I see you, bro. I appreciate you." Indeed. And is there a reason you used it too? It just helps me conceptualize the shapes to be a little bit better. The Secret Saturday is like a spin-off universe of Ben 10. Does he have like the same powers? You really talented, man. How did you learn to do this or get good at drawing in general? I have picked up on drawing a lot over the years. I've had like a lot of seasons where I've drawn pretty heavily, then I've slowed down with it. I think that the cheat code is I just try to be more consistent with it, man. Even if you do a little bit every day, just don't stop. I've lost the most progression in my long breaks. Like I've had like years where I really didn't draw anything. But you grow in ways you can't even imagine whenever you do pick it back up finally. Just don't stop. I think stopping is the worst thing you could do. Even if you feel like you're not progressing, just don't stop. It's crossover. How old are you? How long? Well, I mean, I'm 21 now, but I've had like years whenever I was going through school and stuff, and I just stopped. I was always interested in it, but you kind of move away from it. You move away from it. I would always do little doodles and stuff whenever I would be in my classes, though. And you said Sonic. You said, whoa, dudes, drawing SpongeBob. Nah, this one isn't SpongeBob. SpongeBob is crazy. I've done SpongeBob before. You said never stop stopping. Lonely Island. Is that like another cartoon, or are you just saying in general? I'm gonna make his face more reddish, kind of how I did the first one. Indeed. His first arm's gonna be kind of pulled back. I think that somebody mentioned drawing him in ball form. I think that's a cool idea. I like that idea. It's like Sonic, I'm not sure though. You ever see Super Sonic 3? Is it a movie? The song, the band, bruh. This is dope. Keep it up, thank you. You say good Sonic, thank you. Indeed. No. Gold Sonic. I seen that one too. He makes sense. I gotta see though, man. I gotta see. Gold Sonic. I seen somebody say Amy. I seen somebody say Sonic. I might make this one just more grounded around Sonic, and just the different versions of him. This had been one I kind of had on the like my to-do list for a little minute that I never got around to. I played a lot of the Sonic games. I feel like I remember playing it was like a Sonic Olympic game or something back in the day. You said, too excellent? Bro, genuinely, how did you learn to do that? Both hands crazy. Well, I picked up on this through a lot of trial and error, man. The more that you draw, the more that you learn. The cheat code is just don't stop. The cheat code of all cheat codes. And you said, how do you? You gotta train with Master Oogway, bro. You gotta train with Master Oogway. You gotta get your hands on some of the heart-shaped herb. And I don't care. Rocket Power it was a kid cartoon. Is that something else that was on Cartoon Network? Yo, what's up, Renji? I want to make sure that both of bro's hands, they look like they're of the correct size. I know I did. I believe it was Art the Clown, and he was holding this box cutter whenever I drew him, and I like made his hands really small. Oogway is dust. Nah, I sat there and I pieced them back together. I made a special call, man, for the one time. It had to be done. Oogway is dust is crazy. That is kind of crazy how that man was just like, my time is coming. He decided, all right, I'm gonna dematerialize. Like, what is that, bro? Oogway, and do your hands ever cramp? Sometimes, but not usually. Not usually. At this point, I think I'm pretty immune to it. I think that I've gotten immunity. If you train with Master Oogway enough, bro, stuff, it don't even faze you no more. I like these because they always seem like they're moving. That's like my main goal with just making a lot of these. Getting that movement down. Dropping to say, as an artist who isn't crazy talent and also loves Sonic, 2 hands is crazy. Yo, thank you too. I appreciate it, Mads. I don't know why, but Sonic, he look like he drinks a lot of milk. He probably got to maintain his bone density, bro. Whenever you running like he does, he probably got a crazy metabolism too. Like imagine having to replenish yourself after running. He exists in like a whole different time frame or something, right? He's Sonic. Do you dream in red and blue? No. I dream in pretty normal, pretty standard colors, I guess. This is kind of how I just go about these because I'm real big on the idea of less being more. I like the simplicity of the red and the blue a lot. It doesn't mean I won't ever incorporate more. It's more simple than anything. Instead of me stopping and overthinking about changing the colors, or it makes things more simple, more straightforward. It's like a yin and a yang. How do you do that, or how did you learn? You got to train with Master Oogway. You got to train with Master Oogway, and then do like some off-screen mining with Sensei Wu. You got to train with that dude from the Karate Kid too. Everybody, man, you got to train with everybody. It must be done. It has to be done. It has to be done. Now for the tail. This man's tail. This is what's gonna really bring it together, bro. This is what's gonna really, the tail and his other hair spikes. Man, I was so confused when I seen a hedgehog for the first time in my life. Like seeing hedgehogs, I don't know how somebody looked at a hedgehog and was like, I'm gonna create a character that runs really fast. And you said you gotta be bitten by a red and blue pen? Yeah, honestly. A radioactive red and blue pen. That'll do it. That's when the games really begin. I got lucky because it didn't turn me into a 3D printer. That is the alternative. Who wins in a fight, Kung Fu Panda or Sonic? I'd imagine Sonic, because if Kung Fu Panda can't touch him, then what's he gonna do? Look it up. Static Shock. That was another cartoon, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, man, you know, the alternative is being a 3D printer. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Now for his other shoe, gotta get bro's leg down. That'll be what really does it. You said, holy, your style is cool. Thank you too, Ray. Make his face more rounded. Primal, bruh. Do you have a reference, or is it all off the top of the dome? I am using a reference picture for this one. Yo, what's up, Mouse? What's good indeed? What's good indeed? This is definitely not all off the top of the dome. Is it a third leg or a tail? No, it's his tail. He's kind of like running that way, like he's leaning forward, like he's mid-step. And how you been, man? I've been living like Larry, man. Indeed, indeed. Now for bro's shoe. Living like Larry. I think his design is always cool because he has that that little belt buckle, but it's on his shoe instead of his. I don't think that bro be wearing clothes for real. That dude, I think he just be kind of he got shoes on. And shoes and gloves, that's his fit. God almighty for shootably, man. This man Sonic, he just got gloves. He got gloves and shoes. That's the whole fit that he got on. Sonic really be, yeah. Dude, he do be running around. He do be running around with nothing, man. But I guess he's technically not naked. He got shoes and gloves on. He ain't naked. He's covered. He got fur too. So it balances it out. He got his fur and he got his shoes and he got his hand. He got his gloves. He almost reminds me of a Looney Tunes character or something, the way that his gloves are. The vision is there. I see it. Really, I'll probably shade in his buckle more. Not too much though. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Make his shoes more. I want them to really pop off of the page. So it's vital. It's vital. Indeed, indeed. Gotta get the shoes to be right on here. If you can figure out a way to get his shoes right, everything else. The most dangerous part of this one is done. That being his face and his hands, probably. But stuff can still. You in the home stretch, basically. You good? Did you teach yourself how to do this? Thank you. And yeah, man, I learned more through trial and error. I learned You learn more from doing. You mess around and like I was saying, I was telling somebody else, man, you learn a lot more than you think you would. Like trial and error goes a long way. Don't sleep on it. It goes a long way. Now, like I said, man, you know, the next most challenging part is just getting his shoes the right way. You want his leg to be extended out properly. Like he's really stepping forward. Thank you for the rose too, Peace. I appreciate it. Gotta get this one to where it's properly done. It looks how it needs to look. Indeed, indeed. And are you able to draw one hand or did you forget? It's not that I forgot. It's more like it feels weird to me now. I can. It's not like the biggest thing to go back. It just, at this point, it feels weird. Like when I sit, I'll kind of instinctually want to. It's weird. But it's not impossible to go back. And where are the keyboard sounds? Or why are there keyboard sounds? No, it's a part of the magic, man. Thank you for the argument too, Craig. I appreciate it. Art style name. This is somewhere in between scribbling and sketching. It's like it's defined in between. It's somewhere in between both worlds. Hang on, man. I gotta make sure that both of bro's shoes are balanced out. Cause like I said, I don't want this one to look like one shoe is tiny and the other one is huge. He said he be playing Fortnite with his feet. Nah. I tried a couple weeks ago, man. I tried to get on Fortnite, bro. I realized like, I don't know. I can't do it no more, man. I think it's time for me to hang my jersey up, bro. Or I hung my jersey up, but I don't know. It ain't for me no more though. I know a lot of kids still like it, and that's all that matters. I think it's for the it's for the new gen people now, man. Unk is washed. All right, no need to get too personal with the Unk label now. Right foot looking a little bit crooked. He's mid-step. The man is mid-step. He's stepping forward, bro. You don't want somebody to be static when you're running. You gotta think about posture. He's launching. He's Sonic, bro. He's literally Sonic the Hedgehog, man. This man cannot, like, you can't be standing too still. He said, bro, no. Let's address the elephant in the room though, man. Unk is washed. I think that the most beautiful thing about all good things is the conclusion, bro. Like every good thing has to come to an end, you know? Like every single era has to eventually conclude, bro. Every single good story has to come to a closure. And I don't think it's a matter of being washed. I think it's just a matter of, you know, you got to move on, bro. Unk might be washed. All right, Spider-Man. Don't you got a lot on your plate right now, man? Don't you got a lot on your plate, man? You can't be throwing shots at me, man. You got a lot on your hands. You got a lot on your hands too, bro. Unk might have cooked. How long did it take you to pop up my free page? He said he's coping. All right, Spider-Man. No need to get personal, bro. No need to get personal, Spider. I didn't come here to get critiqued by Spike. Spider-Man, you got a lot going on in your own personal life, bro. You got a lot going on. Season 3 was the peak. I liked a lot of the earlier seasons. 3 was tough though. He said, bro, is coping. Sonic in ball form. Sonic in ball. And how long you been washed up, man? Washed is crazy. Yo, what's up, too? What's up? What's up, A? Anxiety. What's good, man? Sonic in ball form. I wanted to find one where he was super. 1 second. Ain't nobody washed. Sometimes you gotta just know when to call it, bro. You gotta just know when to hang your jersey up. It's better to conclude the story on your own terms instead of having to crash and burn, you know? Sonic in ball form. Let's not get distracted though. Sonic in ball form. Ain't nobody washed, bro. Is that Michael Myers? It is Michael Myers. You gotta just look at the angle the right way. You gotta look at the proper angle. Sonic side eye? Yeah, he's looking at you, bro. I'm thinking that for this one, maybe got clipped and had to hang it up. Nah, man, ain't nobody get clipped, man. This goes so hard. Great work, thank you. I wanted to do one where he was kind of. I gotta get a good reference for it though. Like I have like a rough idea for how he should look whenever he's bought up. He's a literal. He said, "Do the meme, the Sonic meme." What do you, Sonic meme? What does that mean? Sonic meme. Somebody told me something about Triple T or something. Yeah, some. Oh, you talking? I know what you're talking. You talking about like the dude rubbing his hands together, the gray one. You say he's gonna. Are you talking about something else? I don't even think that's Sonic, bro. I think that's some kind of. Can't wait to. You say can't wait to watch Circle get drawn. He's literally a sphere. He is a sphere. He just. I don't know if I want to put that on here though. All right. Ain't nobody. He said do some Fortnite. He said do some Fortnite people. I'm gonna do a circle. Nah, literally. Hey man, don't hate on the journey, the progression. He's a sphere. He's literally a sphere, but I gotta make it to where he seems like he's spinning. Could you imagine Sonic bought up, making shoes flying off? I don't think that I will, man. I don't think I will. Turn the slab. You said put scribbles. And what games do you be playing? Man, to be honest, I really don't even be playing any games anymore. I'll be watching people play Minecraft. I find enjoyment. I'm at a point now where I probably watch somebody else play Minecraft or something. I need this to kind of seem like it's like spherical. It's like a literal like ball or something. But yeah, man, that's literally. It's like literally how it'd be looking. He's literally a sphere. Surely there's something, right? Easiest Sonic drawing ever. Yes, but no. I want him to look like he's literally bought up or something. You know? What are you drawing next? I was considering. I found another picture of. It was either. That's a good question. Maybe I'm gonna add some more red down here first. First off, before I get too lost in the sauce. Add his spikes on the ball. In some of the pictures that I was using, it's completely flat. Like you can't even visibly see. You can't really see it. There's kind of like smoke coming off of it though. Like movement, like you could tell it's moving. I was pulling more from the older stuff. He literally balls up though. I think I'm gonna leave that one alone though. Now here's for the Sonics. Maybe what I'll do is for the next one I'll do his supersonic form. Make this one just a little bit more. Supersonic. Sonic Chew. I see what I might do on the next page. I'll hold that thought. And who's your favorite Sonic character? I think that out of everyone, I'm probably biased towards. One second. I mean, Sonic is the main character, bro. You can't really. I don't know if I like him as much as Goku because see now I know. I can't really. I don't know if I'm taking him over Goku. Draw the original Sonic for the movie before they changed it. If my son loves Sonic or John, thank you. Wait, you said do the one. You said the one before they changed it. They sat there. They really sat there and bullied them out of that movie, didn't they? That's crazy. They got bullied. I like Goku over Sonic low key. I think I'm gonna do him whenever he transforms. Am I about to have enough space? Broly solo Sonic. Bro, Broly solos most people. You saying that like it's like some kind of that's Broly. The Broly. Of course. I don't think Goku is in Sonic. Yeah, I was talking just in general though. I mean their characters are similar. I know that Goku isn't this. I know that Goku ain't in Sonic, bro. I know that man is not in Sonic. I don't, you know. That seemed more random though, didn't it? Being like, well, Goku. What does Goku got to do with Sonic? But no, I was saying it from the standpoint of there's a lot of similarities with their characters, man. That's the angle that I was trying to take. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And can you put a ball on Sonic? No. Who you think is winning in a fight, Goku or Vegeta? I think that it would be kind of like a. I think that of the two, what's the circumstance? Are they fighting to the death? I don't think that Goku would ever kill Vegeta, bro. And I think that because Vegeta knows that Goku would spare him, I don't think he would kill him either. They probably fight till they both just give out, bro. Like, I don't really see either of them really. You know what I'm saying? You have like a reference? Yeah, I'm looking at a reference picture for this one. I don't see, like, Goku could have killed Vegeta a couple times, bro. But, I mean, I guess they both could have killed each other. But they need each other to get strong. Like, if Vegeta eliminates Goku, then that's his power ceiling, you know? The moment that Goku was gone, that's the only Saiyan that's really pushing that man forward. If Goku were to die, Vegeta would probably become like soft. No more new forms. He wouldn't tap into no new forms. He probably would have he'll feel less obligated to sit there and really train. Cause who's he gonna train against? Gohan, bro. Gohan could be that guy if he wants to, but he doesn't. I don't think he's hungry enough for it. The alchemy is there, but you gotta want it. And Gohan, he chooses like academic life, man. And the other Saiyan kids, I don't even know what they got going on. Trunks could too if he needs to. But I don't see Trunks just becoming a monster either. Not unless he just absolutely has to. That's why I don't think he would kill Goku. Like it would. In fact, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly it. He's literally the competition. I think that if the circumstance were to come where Trunks and Gohan they needed to be strong, they could. But as long as Goku and Vegeta are around, they're not going to. Because I mean, there's no incentive. If you know you can easily just shoot like a telepathic if you could shoot a telepathic message across the universe, you got dudes like Piccolo able to communicate. Like Piccolo don't even need a phone. The idea that Piccolo can sit there and like telepathically hit you with a message across the universe, that's crazy. Genuinely. True, Krillin can step up and keep him sharp while Goku is away. But I don't even know if that's the same though. Because even though Krillin is strong, Krillin is a human, bro. What's Krillin's answer to Vegeta turning into a Super Saiyan, a base Super Saiyan? You know what I'm saying? I like Vegeta. I like Krillin though. I like Krillin a lot, but Krillin doesn't really have an answer for that. Like, what is Krillin gonna do aside from Hope and pray that somebody wishes him back after getting obliterated. I like that. I like him as a character though. Android 18. I've drawn her before too. Krillin be tossing mad destructo disc at him and calling 18 to break the other arm. But that's I can only get them so far. Vegeta is still. But I guess you know what. If Vegeta were to train with Broly, but it would get to the point to where I don't even know if that would be a good bet. Because do you really want to train Broly, bro? Broly is like, I feel like Broly is a cannon. And do you really want to arm a cannon that is faulty? Like, Broly is tough, but I think Broly is crazy. I don't know if that's the man you want to teach how to really tap into impossible abilities, bro. Like, Broly gonna mess around and, for the slightest inconvenience, obliterate the universe off of anger. Loki makes me mad. Krillin's the strongest human. Tien, you said Tien should be doing way more, but Tien is Tien, bro. I like Krillin more than Tien. Tien is just, you got Chaozu, man. They could be pals, buddies. Who's your favorite character in Bleach? I don't really watch Bleach, to be honest with you. You said Tien. Tien is crazy. Yo, the fact you mentioned Tien in this conversation is crazy, bro. We in the big leagues, bro. We talking serious business. You mentioned Tien. Tien is crazy. Tien, and Chaozu. Had that drink yet? Nah, you mentioned that drink. I'm still convinced you Tom Brady. Yamcha. Even, y'all bringing up Yamcha and Tien is insane, bro. I mess with them both. Not as much as Krillin, but, bro, we talking about Broly and Vegeta. Krillin is not going to survive, but he has a higher chance of survival than those people. It's just, hey. You got to just call a spade a spade. That man he's cooked. Master Roshi. I think even Master Roshi is pretty strong too. I just don't know if he's stronger than Krillin, bro. That's not me saying that from a standpoint of hating. Gohan realistically could keep up and stay ahead of Vegeta. Of course. I think that the thing about Gohan too, what makes Gohan great is Gohan is mentally stable. I think that Broly, he has the highest ceiling, but what good is a high strength ceiling if you're not able to stay composed enough to even really be able to control it? Because I mean, somebody gonna sit there and rage bait Broly, and now he's whooping the team. He's whooping everybody that he needs to be defending. Broly, he's too dangerous. Maybe we can finally see Piccolo and Vegeta. You said Pan, Master Roshi, and I don't know, man. I think that I don't know. I don't even know too much about Pan. Pan is Vegeta's daughter, right? In theory, the kids could be strong, but they have no incentive to be. Like, Gohan is the best bet because Gohan was actually like forced to kind of halfway even train and stuff. Because like I said, there was a point in time where there was no Vegeta, there was no Goku because Goku, I believe, was dead. But no, both hands at the same time. Or am I tripping? Nah, you're tripping, bro. It's all an illusion. You're in a genjutsu right now. You gotta wake up, man. You gotta wake up. But yeah. Anyways, man, I don't know. I like the analogy of Broly though. I think Broly is tough, but just Broly is like there's too much of an unpredictable variable in that. I don't know if Broly is the dude that I would be trying to call up like, hey man, I need backup. Bench me? Nah, you in the genjutsu. You gotta break out of the genjutsu, man. You gotta break free. You got caught up in an infinite loop. You gotta break out of the infinite loop. Did Gohan ever get Super Saiyan in the Android timeline? I don't know. That's the one where he was missing his arm, right? Or am I like getting that mixed up with something else? I don't. My brothers, they were telling me about some kind of timeline where Gohan, he didn't have his arm or something, and he was fighting the androids and he became strong. But like I said, Gohan has the alchemy. I think they go out of everybody. If Earth really needed a defender, it'd probably be Gohan before I trust anybody else. Cause he said he lost his arm, yeah. If Earth really, really needed somebody, I think that if bro really, really needed a person, Gohan could do it. And yeah, man, I do appreciate the follow too, man. Indubitably. If Earth really needed, like if somebody really needed to step up, it will have to be Gohan. But is he going to as long as the other dudes are alive still? Probably not. But he has it though. If he has whatever it is. If the day were to come. But that was crazy, though. He turned to the Super Saiyan and nearly killed him whenever he was fighting Frieza. So, like, that's crazy. Like his whole legacy. Like he was putting all that work in on Namek as a toddler. What's the point of the red? It balances out everything. And this one isn't really the normal Sonic depiction either. Broly is strong, but he wouldn't survive. You say he wouldn't survive the whole COVID stuff? I don't know, man. I think that Broly is too much of a crash out. He is the legendary Super Saiyan though. The only way that Broly could really put in some work. Yes, he has the highest skill. But if he were to just be in more control, bro. Like it was the fact they introduced that man, he had a shock collar on. That's crazy. They had that man with a shock collar on. Like it's terrible. It's genuinely terrible, bro. Kangaroo? Nah. This one isn't quite a kangaroo. The vision is there though, man. He's a little animal. Is this live or are you videoing in advance somehow? No, this is live. This is me genuinely sitting here trying to draw Sonic up as we chatting about Dragon Ball. But the timelines be confusing me. Broly is like the Hulk. But even with the Hulk, you know, the Hulk, if the Hulk needs if the Earth needs a defender, Hulk can do it. Hulk just wants to be left alone though. I think Hulk is more neutral. You gotta just let Hulk do what the Hulk is gonna do though. Like you can't sit up and try to put a harness and restrict. Hulk is a force of nature, bro. I think Broly is too. But I don't know, man. They're both raw power, but they're their own characters too. Hulk is gonna put the beats on somebody, but if he really needs to come to his senses and really like lock in, he probably could. I think somebody gonna get the beats, bro. It's just what comes with it. The trade. Indeed, man. This lifestyle, the game. You said Broly needs a goth baddie to mellow him out. Hey, man. Whatever we gotta put together to get that man to calm down. Whatever we need to put together. Whatever we need to facilitate. Somebody gotta take on for the team, though. But Broly is still Broly, though. It's the beats, bro. Broly is still Broly. I think that gives me the same vibe as like the video. It's like the 100 dudes versus the gorilla. Somebody gotta be on the front lines whenever bro start rampaging. It ain't gonna be me, man. I'm calling up somebody else. Like we need backup, man. We need all the backup that one can have, potentially. I'm not about to I'm not about to get the Mario coins knocked out of me dealing with Broly, man. I think that like if I were to ever slip into the Dragon Ball universe at best, I'll probably be able to duke it out with Krillin or somebody. Maybe Yamcha. Whis solos Broly, but like that don't really count. It's not the same because Whis is like he's an angel. Broly is just a regular, like he's not a regular Saiyan dude, but he's just a Saiyan dude. It isn't the same. That's like the equivalent of being like, well, the Omni King is strong. I mean, it's like, yeah. Of course the Omni Kings are stronger, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same. It's more like you're comparing like plot armor to, you're comparing a freak of nature to a whole somebody that exists outside of the regular playing field of nature. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really the same vibe. I don't think it's fair to mention the Omni King or even the angels. And then there's their dad. Their dad is stronger than all of them. Like, that ain't really like the same. They ain't really the same vibe at all. But out of everybody, I think Gohan is tough. But I think I'm a bigger fan of Piccolo. Like after the fact though, Piccolo then trained and Piccolo is Piccolo. And he got a fit beam. That's as cold as cold gets. That is as cold gets. Indeed. Now for this man's other hand. Let me kind of get this to where Mr. Popo. Draw Mr. Popo. I think that I'm cool on that, man. I think that I'm cool on that, indeed, indeed. Gotta get bro's fist the right way on here. And what about Triple T? Yo, Triple T is that AI dude, right? I know I keep asking y'all this, but I'll be kind of getting it mixed up. It's a couple of AI characters that be asking me. It's an AI dude Pokemon. This isn't a Pokemon right here, but it's something like it. This one isn't a Pokemon at all. Let me like make his hand more defined on this side. Like his glove and stuff. You said PQ Sports? Sonic and Tails. This one isn't quite Tails. These are a bunch of different depictions of Sonic, man. And what games do you be playing if you play any at all? I really don't be playing too many games anymore. But the games that I will play back in the day probably be like, you know, the Minecrafts. I play like a lot of Minecraft. I played some Terraria. I play like a lot of just like the main games, the mainstream games you could think of. Now, let me sketch in some of his legs. You say Hello Kitty Island Adventure? I've never really played it myself. Are you asking me in general, or? I'm gonna tell you who I kind of want to do. I guess I gotta show it more than I'll show it to y'all once this one is done. On the topic of Pokemon, this next one's gonna be more chill. This next one's gonna be a lot more chill. Snorlax is my favorite. If y'all get the likes to 20K, I'll do a Pokemon page. If you do enjoy what you're seeing, I'll probably do one that's more like themed around just requesting stuff. But just get the likes up. I think for the next thing though, I want to do something different. You playing League or Legends Arceus and you said it's so good. I ended up picking up Legends Arceus, man. I didn't really play it as much. I had it like whenever I got it, I had the full intention to really sit down with it, but I just for whatever reason I never got around to it. I didn't even dislike it. I played a lot of the older games back in the day. You ever played a DS? Of course. I had like a lot of the DS Pokemon games, to be honest. You said, wow, bro, crazy. Thank you. Will you ever do Deadpool for me sometime? No, not right now, but I've done them before. I drew them recently, actually. Definitely, I've drawn that man up a couple times. I just don't know if I'm gonna do them because it hasn't really been that long. Let me sketch him, man. Now for his shoes. Bro's shoes and bro's kicks. And I'm just kind of highlighting his features more over here on this side. You can make Super Saiyan. You say you can make Goku Super Saiyan 3. I sent 400 likes for Shubitably. Now we at bros. So you made him a little bit too blue. He's not supposed to be like blue, not in the sense of his original forms. I'm using red and blue though here. Using a little bit more. Using red and blue. That's like the baseline for bro. You should do Fang and Spear from Primal. Is Primal like a game or something? Yo, thank you for the rose too, Hayes. I appreciate it. Now for the rest of Sonic's shoe. Oh, you know, I meant to do the bottom half of his shoe too. Yeah, but if y'all want to see a Pokemon page where it's like a lot more, I take more requests, just get the likes up. Just keep the engagement up. I had like another idea that I want to come around to. Dude. Now for this one. I sent you the link on chat. The cartoon. Primal is a show. I got you. Here's for the different Sonics though on here. I did one where I did like one of the older depictions of him. I did another one where he was running in his ball form over here. And then down this way, whenever he reacts to the Chaos Emeralds. I'm thinking that maybe for the next one, there was another character that I wanted to do. Not from the Sonic world, but he's pretty well known. Bro's pretty well. He got motion, man. Sonic can make a bad pet because if he gets out the house, you can never get him back. Yeah, he'll be a horrible pet, man. Yo, if he runs away, you are not finding that man. He gonna literally go across the planet, and there ain't nothing you can do. There's nothing you're gonna be able to do. It's okay. I got the vision now. I got the vision. I gotta find some good references for bro. You said Samurai Jack. I've drawn him before, but I don't think I'm gonna draw him on here. Let me find like a good reference to the next character I'm gonna do. Let me hang on, man. Y'all gonna see it. Once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. You won't be able to unsee it at all. You keep up with basketball? Not really. Nah, I ain't know. Imagine trying to take Sonic to the vet and bro take off. You not catching that man. You are not catching that man. It's as simple as that. You are quite literally, you will never see bro ever again. I get a good reference for the next. Like I said, man, I gotta get like a good picture for the next character, bro. I'm trying to find like a halfway decent one. You like Copper? That's what's up too. Really, maybe the next one I might hold off on. Like I had an idea for it, but it's one of those ones where you gotta have a good. Are you typing? No, you're not hearing me type right now. You're hearing something else in the background. What about Naruto? I've done a couple of pages like that, but I had something else that's kind of like from the world of the games. I didn't really. I wanted to find another picture to use. Let me zoom in some. Let me zoom in some. Once I get this next one pulled up, it'll make way more sense as to what the heck is going on. Yeah, this is kind of on the brink of. This is almost some what's his name? All right, I think I got it. You say he's tracing? I just can't prove it. No, I'm not tracing on here. Oh yeah. Here's for Sonic though. Here's for Sonic. There's nothing under the sheet. Like quite literally. For me to, he said it's just the AC. Nah, it ain't the AC. The AC is crazy. But nah, man. Not quite. Okay, I think I got it. A DC Marvel collab. That would be cool. Maybe. Digimon. Man, I had this idea. I had this idea that I wanted to try out. Once you see bro, you're gonna be able to unsee him. You said Batman and Spider-Man type stuff. Whenever I do the themes, I try to do like one or the other. Yeah, this is a nice character, man. This is gonna be an interesting one, man. This one's gonna be interesting, but it takes me back to whenever I had my Wii though. Just having the Wii, I feel like that was a canon event, man. That Wii was serious business, bro. So it's a fire then. It may be. So it's Donkey Kong. I drew him before, but no. This one isn't Donkey Kong at all. This one isn't Donkey Kong at all, bro. Once you see, bro, you won't be able to unsee. If you have an idea to go along with this, once you see it, throw it out there. Because like I said, I'm all ears. Bullet Bill. Nah. Not quite. You said a wolf? Nah, this one's gonna be kind of like, it's gonna be more grounded in the games. He said no, My Little Pony. Nah, I haven't really done any My Little Pony people before. You should I so effortlessly. It's like a little it's like a animated character, but not animated in the sense of an anime. The vibe is a little bit different. The vibe for this one, once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. This is a rite of passage right here, man. That's what this is. Sailor Moon. I've drawn the princess lady, the mini boxing dude. I see it right now. Nah, you're not seeing nothing, bro. You're not seeing the vision, not yet. You're not seeing it yet. I know the eyes from anywhere. No, you don't, bro. No, you don't. You don't, man. You're not seeing the vision, man. You're not seeing what's going on. You said it's mad. It's wet, bro. You're not seeing the vision. I wanna see what's going on with this one. You gotta tell me who you see. You say goatee and beard incoming. You need to be in the Guinness World Record for it. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it, Ramos. Yeah, Matt is crazy. I don't know where I think this is Matt, bro. Matt is in Matt who? Matt who? I seen somebody say something about the Triple T dude. I don't know if I'm gonna put bro on here, but maybe eventually. The Triple T dude is crazy. So we don't know what the poppin' is? Nah, it's a secret. It is a secret indeed. You said the mummy. Nah, the mummy is crazy. I know you. Nah, it's funny, man. Nah, you're not gonna see the vision with this, bro. I need to know who's really focused, who's paying attention, who's locked right now, who's awake. I know the sound in the background got y'all distracted, bro. In the genjutsu. I need to know what's being seen, what's being said. You said we still need to crack the popping. Nah, I really don't see the vision. Not gonna lie, look good, but you know, yeah, you gotta be tapped in, man. It takes extensive knowledge, extensive background knowledge. So you ain't tough, bro. Gatekeeping the popping noise. I must. It must be done. It must be done. Indeed. You said Floyd Mayweather. Nah, just let us know, please. It's a secret. It's a secret. Dude, this is dope. Thank you. It's a secret, bro. It's Mario, Master Oogway. It is Master Oogway, bro. You know, you gotta just turn your phone a certain way. You gotta do the blink method. You gotta blink and rotate your phone upside down, bro. It'll all make sense. The Grinch. It'll all make sense sooner than later, bro. Believe in the vision. Believe in the process. Oogway, I see it. It's the German leader. The German leader? No. LeBron James and Gara. Nah. The only hint that I'll give is that it's think the dude from the Wii. He's a very iconic Wii character. Very iconic. Yeah, you won't be able to unsee him. Walter White, Matthew. Yeah, you getting federal. Matthew was crazy. Matthew is crazy, bro. He's out there with all the way federal on bro's government name. I kind of want to, I kind of want to do that pigeon doctor dude too, bro. That has nothing to do with what we was talking about. This is the dude from Kill Bill Sensei, Mr. T. You gotta let me know you see. Listen, you gotta let me know, let us know. What do you see? What do you think the page is going to be? Is it Matt? It looks like Matt from Wii Sports. You think it's Matt? It might be Matt, bro. Maybe. Getting federal. Undertaker. The dude over there, he's whipping people. Matt be like he be covered in bruises and blood. You think he's covered, man? He got war scars, man. You know what this man was doing? He got the Mii and everything. The Spirit Bomb Goku piece is crazy. Thank you, man. You must have went back in my archive. I'm glad you messed with it, bro. Thank you. And follow, bro. Thank you. This man, he got war scars, bro. He was single-handedly beefing with the whole Mii universe. If you said Kanye, no. Matt with the boxing gloves. You should do Luffy. Nah, man. Oh, Sue, maybe. See, bro, you won't be able to unsee your ego, man. Just how you be doing that, bro. It's starting a spiritual, holistic business. Keep in mind for our work, thank you. Kanye, yo, you said yay. Is that Andrew Tate's lawyer? Nah, Andrew Tate's lawyer is crazy. Look like the body. I can't. Yo, why I said yo? It's not Kratos, bro. Wait. What's going on? Why would you say is that? Yo, it looked like yay for real, brother. What's going on, man? Trading day for sure. All right. Immediately knew it was Love Wii Sports. You as a Wii character. All right. What are you trying to say? It says the Wii character. Yo, hey, bro. Everybody's getting exiled, man. What you mean is that me as a Wii character? You're done. Is that you? Nah, this ain't me, bro. No, sir. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All out. Yeah, everybody gotta go. Everybody's getting banned. Nah, not seriousness. Eisenberg. No. Walter White. Nah, he's y'all ain't got just got here. What's good? Me. Maybe. Maybe. Matt Wii Sports. You gotta let me know you see, man. You gotta let me know. Gotta put his dukes up, his hands. 8-year-old me could give this man some work. I think that everybody was trying to. I think that all good things must come to an end, man. This dude was putting people to sleep though. This dude right here was putting the community to sleep. People across the nations, all the villages. Triple H, my Wii game is soft. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Nah, this dude was putting people to sleep all across the nations, brother. Leaf Village, the snow. Yo, thank you for the dolphin too, Inco. Appreciate letting him cook too, man. For suitably. The coach from Boxing Wii Sports. Nah, this dude wasn't the coach. This dude was like putting people to sleep, man. Now I'll put you to sleep. Nah, not me. I got immunity, bro. I got plot armor. I got more plot armor than Sasuke Uchiha. You must not know about me, man. You must not know the lore. He's the champ. He says Stone Cold. Ah. Stone Cold, Steve Austin. I gotta make this one super eventful. This dude was putting people to sleep though. People of all backgrounds. He said Kanye. Nah, this one isn't yay. Draw him with feet. Nah, I'm gonna give this man feet, but not like fully detailed feet, bro. You trying to say you giving him daggers, bro? Hey, this man was putting people to sleep, man. This man putting people to Rocky, Sasuke. Nah. Now the picture that I found, I had to like, it'll make sense. It'll all make sense. Maybe y'all have like some anvils or something behind them. I think that's crazy. Like in the old cartoons, dudes was literally having anvils get dropped on them. Like that's crazy. Not One Punch. This is the OG One Punch Man. Me Sports. Satetsu. Yeah, it was somebody that was the picture I was using. Somebody that was throwing hands with bro. Did y'all not play Wii Sports? Is it Matt from Wii Sports? You gotta let me know you see. You gotta let me know. Let me know. I know this is like awakening some dormant experiences for some of y'all, man. Some of y'all remember like, wait a minute, it's not coming back to me now. It's not coming back to me. The hands not giving Matt vibes. But you're not seeing the full picture. Bruh, is this Wii Sports? Nah. This is not Wii Sports. This is not what you think it is. Where does Matt rank in the Dragon Ball universe? I think that he's pretty up there. This dude was putting in more work than One Punch Man. That's what I could say for sure, confidently. This dude right here will put One Punch Man to sleep. I mean, that's not even up for discussion. This dude was single-handedly knocking out the universe before One Punch Man was even conceived, bro. Genuinely. This dude was literally putting the universe to sleep before the universe needed to be put to sleep. This dude was doing generational. He was on a generational run. Is this a game or a real life person? This is beyond the game, bro. This is beyond the Wii, bro. This is a simple thing. This was a simple experience that was formed on the Wii. It was forged. But nah. No. It's not. I don't know who Butterbean is. It's not that person. It's not. You said Butterbean, Doctor Strange, Beyonce. You giving him Dragon Balls for hips? Wait, what? What do y'all know about bowling against this man? Nah. Listen, boxing was enough. You gotta understand the playing field, man. You gotta understand the playing field. Is that the Wii boxing dude? Is this from the Wii Sports? It is from the Wii Sports, is what I would say. But nah, this is not from Wii Sports. This ain't what it looks like, bro. Your eyes are deceiving you. You're in a genjutsu. It is indeed another Sonic picture. It is. It could be Sonic. Wait, did those add onto his hands weapons or whatever? Nah, it's not. He's not done. He's not done at all. You're not seeing the full picture. You said Matt's getting jumped. Nah, he ain't getting jumped. Wait, is he boxing you? You said his knuckles. Oh, you seeing it for what it is. Is Matt beating? Yeah, he's whooping somebody. It ain't me though. Is this your experience? I don't know what you're trying to imply by that, man. It was never a knockout. It was a minor setback, you know. The game is never over. It's not that I lost, you know, just you win some and you lose some. Jason, would you run the fade with Knuckles? Yes. Under what circumstance though? Like what are the conditions? Am I like just base level, just catching this man at a Walmart, kind of how y'all said earlier? Or like what's the terms and conditions? Do I got Batman gadgets? Yeah, you know what? For the love of the game, what are Knuckles' ability? Like what can Knuckles even do aside from just he's got those little spikes on his hands, right? No prep. There ain't no plot armor, no nothing, huh? No plot armor. I don't got no prep time. This is just pure love of the game. It's tough. Just humanity. Nah, that's not a good sign. You saying just humanity. Did you beat this game? Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. You win some and you lose some. I think that's the beauty of the experience. Unfortunately, it's just Matt versus Goku. Nah, not quite Goku, but he was beating up somebody else. He wasn't done though. Weird Metal, that's awesome. Thank you. Would you rather go Super Saiyan for a day and lose your ability to draw, or have $1 million? Is it permanent? Like, do I permanently lose the ability to draw, or is it kind of like just for the time being? Like, I can't draw nothing while in the Super Saiyan. I probably try to like. Is it like forever, or is it just I can't draw? Oh, just for the time being. Oh, if I can't draw for a day, that's all right. I'll be a Super Saiyan for a day, and then after the fact, I'll go back and just draw the experience. Maybe I'll draw Super Saiyan and go crazy. Super Saiyan would go crazy. It would, it would. That's what makes it so much more formidable, man. The experience. The experience, indeed, indeed. I'll make bro's head come down a little bit more over on this side. Yeah, somebody. This one isn't really done. You said 9,000 though. You would drop those pins so quickly. Wait, what? I said for like, bro said for a day. I mean, it's not like for a lifetime. It's like a ball from Sonic, level 9,000. I mean, dude said for a day. I mean, that's not drawing for a. I mean, I've done that without turning into a Super Saiyan. He said, I can never beat this guy. Yeah, man, you win some, you lose some. That's the joy, the beauty of the experience. You can't win them all. And sometimes this dude was single-handedly whooping everybody back in the day. Is that George? Super Saiyan Dreads would go crazy. They would. I imagine it'll be like maybe like a Super Saiyan 3 kind of thing. I never thought about that before. Which Super Saiyan though? Just base, or you got what Broly had, where you're a machine. Like how far are we going with this? Are you the Broly Super Saiyan where you're not really in control, or are you're just Vegeta Super Saiyan? You're a machine, okay. That's giving me a little bit to work with, but well, okay. I respect that, man. I'm drawing bro's first foot. I see it now. Yeah, he's coming together. This is nowhere near done. He's almost together. This is crazy though. Like it's got people don't even know the impact. He said he got pebble feet. No, it's at a distance. He don't got the stompers like Sonic, bro. It's at a distance. I still don't see it. I think it could be Sonic. Sonic is crazy. You gotta let go, bro. Sonic is of the past now. You said homie got little feet. Hey man, he's at a distance. You ain't seeing him in the ones. Yeah, he's giving somebody to work right now. Anyways. Don't crease the J's. Don't crease the J's is crazy. This man is in a death match, bro. He's over here fighting. He's in the ring. He said his head is way too hard. He said it's too large, must be stubborn. And I be feeling like if you fight the way the dude was fighting, he was on a generational run. This dude was quite literally on a generational run. Anybody and everybody, nobody stood a chance. Matt shoeless? Nah, definitely gonna give this man some shoes. Anyways, yeah, back to the point though. I think that, really, I want to make this one just more grounded around Wii Sports. I'll probably do maybe like some other Wii Sports frames in the back. I like how it's coming together, to be honest. Yeah, it's a lot going on, but it was quite literally like a picture I found of a dude. He was boxing him. I love the Panda's ice. Wait, what? I still have my Wii console. It makes me want to grab my nunchucks and run a fade. Running the fade, hey, you gotta do it at your own discretion, man. Stuff can go right, but it could also go wrong. I don't know if I could advise for that, man. You might be a little bit. They was calling me washed earlier, man. If you ain't ran the fade with dude in a minute, I don't know about that. Do it at your own risk. Yeah, let us know how it goes. Draw a bowling ball. Majin Vegeta Super Saiyan is crazy. Is that the one that you're gonna go? Hot Pockets. Nah. This one isn't quite to do with Hot Pockets. I gotta make the angle a little bit better. You see, oh, that's good, thank you. Unk's favorite pastime is being watched at 4. I can't really even, like, I don't even be trying to play. I got on, man. It wasn't even hitting the same, man. I'll make this foot a little bit bigger. I messed with our, hey, I appreciate it. Boxing Wii. Yeah, man. Stuff was serious here, man. Stuff was dangerous. This was like some gladiator stuff, man. This was two gladiators going at it. Oh, I see that. Yeah, he was literally. Yeah, you might not have seen it at first, but he was crouched down, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, this was serious. This was serious business. Baseball too. That dude, yeah. I think low-key everybody got whooped by a dude. It was a learning experience. That's what it was about. It was a learning experience. But yo, what are some other like Wii sports that kind of have like a similar. I want to draw this character again, but I was a little bit. I didn't really know which other ones to do. To me, I think I might make his foot a little bit bigger on this side. Not too much. His feet should be bigger over here because this is closer to us. Tennis. I love you said me bowling. This one, his feet are smaller because it's further away. Tennis. I'm thinking tennis. Let me see. Tennis. I gotta get a good one. You said baseball Tommy. Who is baseball Tommy? Man, I wish there were better references. There were like better reference pictures for these, bro. I have the idea. It's just for whatever reason. Golf. Baseball Tommy. I mean, let me look him up. Baseball Tommy, Wii Sports. I've never heard of dude before. Baseball Tommy. Wii Sports Resort. Yo, that's a real character. Tommy, that's a real character, bro. What is going on? That's a real character. Wow. That is a he look a little bit familiar, bro. Lock in. I'm telling you, do the dinosaur and the caveman. Here's what I'll do. That dude looks extremely familiar, bro. The one that came up when I looked up baseball Tommy, it was like basketball. He looks like Common. You said Primal Jason will go crazy. Primal. I'm telling you, the dinosaur and the caveman. That's Common. Primal John. Here are these two. I think I'm gonna do this Tommy character. Even though I couldn't find one where he was playing tennis, I didn't forget about the tennis reference too. I'm gonna pull from the ones where I can find good references for. I guess because it's a little bit older, the references are a little bit, they're kind of janky. They're a little bit jankier, man. Tommy. All right. I'm gonna get this down. Okay, I got it. Here's boxing. Maybe some of the surrounding environment will be a little bit better. Maybe like if I were to do like a ring or something around it. Look up. It's from Cartoon Network. Let me zoom this back. I think that I'm gonna give like some surrounding environment to the actual cage that they're in. You know, that way they're not just in the void. You know, like I'm like, dang man, they kind of seem like they're just in the void or something. I don't even know if that's what you want. You said Primal, you will go wild. Primal, that's like some Wii stuff too, right? When y'all looked that up, were there good references for that? Because I'm going more off of the references that I see. We boxing. It is we boxing, bro. It is indeed, indeed. I'm gonna do some of the surrounding environment, so just bear with me. I'm gonna give them a little something to be standing up on. That way they're not just in the void. Yeah, this is a little bit crazy, man. This is like modern day. They gonna look back at this and be like, man, that was. I like how back in the day dudes are making like Renaissance paintings, and now we got dudes drawing bat from Wii Sports. They're boxing in the burning forest. No, it's gonna be like a little like a ring or something. I won't draw it in fully, but I'll have like little things that way you can still tell what it is. I want this to look layered though. You don't want it. I'm not gonna go overly. I don't want to make any of the surrounding. I don't want to make this too sharp. I'm trying to avoid that. That's why I'm trying to be mindful how hard I'm pressing down. I want the ground to look textured though. It don't need to be overly sharp at all. Not at all, not at all. When you gonna step it up and do 4 pins at a time? Probably never. Anyways. You start drawing with each finger, not gonna lie. Y'all want me to go like full spider fingers or something, bro. What's going on? Maybe if I get like an infinity gauntlet, each of my fingertips have like a pin. I don't even know how that would work, man. Never mind. That would be crazy. Full spider mode, like a creature of the night. A little bit here, a little bit there. Level up. Each finger would have ink on some infinity gauntlet stuff. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, man, you gotta believe in the vision. Trust the process. Each finger, the pin infinity gauntlet. Yeah, man. People don't even be knowing the lore behind what this symbolizes. People was really running the fade on the Wii back in the day. The nunchucks. I remember being over my grandmother's as a kid, and like a rookie mistake you could make was you have the Wii and you be playing a game where you gotta do like a swing and arm motion or something. I remember like I threw the Wii controller across the house basically multiple times, forgetting to tie it to my wrist. And James Garfield. No, what is the significance of that? What is that? What about that person? Ever had a Wii controller stuck inside of a drywall? I've never thrown it that hard, but I remember throwing the Wii controller across the house a couple times. Low key though. Low key. That's some canon event stuff, you know. You can't go wrong. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to do bowling. Wait, but I gotta figure out how bowling would even look. Maybe bowling would be the better choice to have in the background space. I think I'm gonna highlight his legs a little bit more. That way it doesn't, like, you don't want it to blend in too much. But I'm really watching how hard I press down. I'm just kind of building the surrounding space that they're standing up on. What is that noise? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Bowling would be dope. I found like a picture. I was going more off of what references I could find. I guess because it's a little bit older, I was having like a hard time finding good references to use. You gotta get you some good references. The references really make or break these. He could write Latin in one hand and ancient Greek with the other at the same time. Oh, you talking about James A. Garfield. Ambidextrous skills. The same Latin and Greek. I've never really wrote in 2 different languages before. You see the ring. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to like slowly bring together, man, the ring. Yeah, man. Let me make sure you can still see it. Kind of like if they're standing on top of like a country, if you see what I'm saying. Oh, like with the shaping. Sometimes I used to throw the bowling ball backwards on purpose, see the crowd jump and spin. Yeah, that's some Wii. That's some Wii tactics, man. With the Wii. Wii tactics for Shoobly. And then it get to the point to where them Wii games will get lethal. Especially the basketball one. I remember bowling though. Trying to get the perfect strike. That would be I found a good one for I don't know if I want to put the basketball one on here. Like, I found one for it. I don't know if I'm feeling that one though. I guess I'll finish this one first before I become overly all over the place. Let me see. I'm not gonna draw on the map fully, but I'll do like a nice amount of it. That way you can still tell what it is. He said 2 Titans boxing for no reason. Oh, back noise so soothing. Dude uploaded tonight. Fireplace video on YouTube is paid for Shoobly. Okay. For Shoobly, indeed. Indubitably, indeed. Yo, what's up, Dustin? Like I said, I'm trying to make it to where he's still pretty defined. Is it the character? Is that? Nah, it's not a self-portrait, bro. I was gonna say you should add the health bar like 2 out of 3. I considered it, but I don't think I will. I just wanted to focus onto the actual ring that they're standing in. Yeah, man. Stuff like this, stuff getting serious. Stuff getting real serious. What is this? It is. It is. He said, what he said, what I just joined in on, bro? Dude is lost. Matt wouldn't like this chat. Yeah, y'all were trolling. Telling you, man. I were trolling. I think I'm gonna make this line a little bit more bluish. Not too much though. Chill. You said the handband thing is looking suspect. Okay, I see myself. Wait, the handband. I'm a little bit confused. The handband. Floating gloves, nah, yeah. Yeah, man. The headband. You say headband, what you mean? Like with the little, you said Matt with the do-rag. Wait, you saying, that's dude's hair. That's dude's hair, that's not a do-rag. You said, is that Ye? No, that's not Ye. That's a dude from Wii back, like, that's like an older Wii character. His name is Matt. He said the do-rag, brother. That's not a do-rag, bro. It's not a do-rag. No. Really, I guess I might as well go ahead and add in this corner over here too. I was kind of on the fence though, cause like I said, I think I'll probably raise the floor some more over here. I think I'll raise this up a little bit. He used to beat me up, yeah. He used to throw hands at everybody. Everybody's getting whooped. No chance. No revives, no nothing. Just straight hands. Nobody stood a chance, genuinely. It was a canon event. Just straight the beats. Nothing more, nothing less. Sometimes it was a warning sign, man. A rite of passage. I'm really not looking to press down that hard for this little background thing, though. I'm trying to make it to where it seems balanced. I squinted the other way when I seen you. Nah, this one isn't quite me. This is wild and crazy. Thank you. Bro, I keep saying I done seen Ye. I done seen Matt. I done seen this self-portrait, bro. Nah, this is a me character. You said, nah, what is Matt doing on my free page? Man, I told you can't blink. You can't blink. You can't blink. Because if you blink, you're gonna miss the movie. You're gonna miss the movie. But yeah, man, stuff gotta line up. That's the beautiful thing about spectating, though. Sometimes you win something, sometimes you lose something. I don't suggest getting into the ring with this dude, though. Could be throwing straight anvils. Oh, the other boxing glove. Yeah, I was gonna say it was 2 sets. Yeah, it's like he was boxing another dude in the picture. It's kind of like a funny angle, though. Dude was throwing heads. No weird stuff, but bro, you should do ASMR. I take the wrong way, man. Thank you. You said you can see the dude ducking. Yeah, he was ducking. This is like a response. This is danger. This is straight danger. Like his HP bar is flashing before his eyes. Like this is no joke. This is some serious business, bro. Serious business. I'm not gonna overlap them too much, though, as I was saying before. You can see the little background line, but it's not gonna be too much. Never too much. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Melanated. Hey, Jason, it's okay if I talk for a second? Sure, you say you did it. You did it. Sure, I don't know what I'm signing up for, but throw it out there, man. You say you did? Now for this one. Wii Sports. It is Wii Sports. And I've been sitting there trying to like level out the mat they're standing up on. I've been trying to like, I don't want to define it out too much. It's a boxing. Yeah. This is gladiator stuff right here, man. People running fades. Nothing more, nothing less. This is some simple. This was I chose the picture that I did because, like I said, I didn't want to make it to where Matt was just standing by himself. He was fighting somebody. Old time. Indubitably. I'm gonna expand this one out a little bit over here, but I won't have it go all the way. Here's for this one. He said, I'm trying to reach out. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I don't really know what to say or what to do. You gotta, yeah, I don't, with stuff like that, bro. I mean, that's real. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what to say. You got like some family around you or something, bro. You gotta run it by them. At the end of the day, like, I don't know the situation. You know what I'm saying? You said, okay, much better. I mean, with the arena stuff, yeah, it's coming together. You gotta run it by your family or something, bro. Because in a situation like that, don't do anything extreme. You know what I mean? But you have to. I wouldn't do anything to die, not yet. You know what I'm saying? I know that's not really like useful in the moment. Do you have to melt those pens or no? I don't really mess with my pens too much. All that I do with stuff like this is I scribble with them to wear them down a little bit, but I don't really do anything extreme to them. You know what I mean? I don't really do anything extreme at all. I'm gonna extend this mat some more. And how did you learn that you can do this? I picked up on this more through trial and error, but I found these pictures that I liked, and I wanted to bring them together on here in a way to where it like made sense. He said, I love your drawings. I appreciate it too, Deadly. This one was a little bit out there, man, but I had to get it to where it made sense. They said, bro, how did you learn? The cheat code is, I found you from abstract videos in like 2024. That's kind of like where these branched away from, man. That's where these started. Watched for like 2-ish years. Yeah, man, it's been quite the journey. It's been quite the journey indeed, indeed. It's been quite the experience. You said bald head wins again. Nah, it ain't over till it's over, bro. It ain't over till it's over. That's what this one was supposed to symbolize. Yeah, I wanted to get some of that like surrounding context. You could see it a little bit. This bro over fighting this man. I'm gonna bring this one over somewhere on this side. I think that the best thing to do is you don't want to have the lines that are too hard. Jason, where would you put Matt on a motion meter? 12 out of 10. Up, down, left, right, down, start, select. 12 out of 10. 12 out of 10. No glazing. No glazing. I could just genuinely, he had the world on a chokehold, man. He was whooping people of all nations. People of all backgrounds. Can you write with it too? I can. I can. I think that maybe on here, I wanted to look for some more Wii Sport. I think I'm gonna do like just different frames of Wii Sports. I'm looking for some more references. I know that bowling came up. Bowling. Let me get some more pictures. Wii Sports. Wii Sports bowling. I might use that basketball one, to be honest, because it's like one of the clear references that I have. Bowling. Tommy. I know Tommy was mentioned. Tommy was definitely mentioned in this one. Do you draw from memory or have something to look at? Usually, I use reference pictures. We bowling. I think I got one. I think I got a good picture to use. I think that I've got a good picture to use. It's crazy. Beef Boss. You said, look at Primal for me, please. Is it literally called Wii Sports Primal? Wii Sports Primal. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, bro. I'm keeping this one to where it's more grounded than Wii Sports. Oh, it's not Wii. Draw mat made out of milk. Let me figure out how I'm gonna do this next one. I love Wii Sports boxing. Yeah, Wii Sports, you can't really go wrong with it, man. All right. I figure out how to. Once I get this one down. Oh, you said the animated thing, Primal. What happened to the Sonic drawing? Yeah, that one's gone, bro. Erased, obliterated, gone with the wind, just like that. Must have been the wind. Should do a Mario Superstar baseball drawing. I don't know if I'm gonna do Mario today, but I'll see, bro. I doubt it. I won't even lie to you. Are you able to talk and draw at the same time, considering it's easy to fix the mistakes? I mean, sometimes I'll really focus up and I might not say much, but then it depends, bro. The cool thing about the scribbles though is I don't really press down super hard with these, so it gives me more leeway. It gives me more leeway. Just don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Dope love from Brooklyn. Gio, what's up, man? Indeed, indeed. Yo, what's up, 2 Crown Staten? Indubitably. What are you drawing right now? This whole page is gonna be a lot more grounded around the Wii Sports people. I didn't forget about that other character too, Tommy. I think I'll probably put him more towards the bottom left. But this whole one's gonna be more grounded around Wii Sports. I don't think I've ever done a page like this. It was also for the Plant vs. Zombie people too. Can you do regular work, meaning a non-scribble? No, not so much anymore. I'm at a point now where I usually just draw this way. But this whole page is going to be more grounded around Me Sport shenanigans, Wii Sports. And do you save all of them? I say a cool 95% yes. Sometimes I'll sell them, but then other times I keep them for my own collection. I keep speaking on it, but I'm going to do like a behind the scenes where I show off my bookshelf. That's where a lot of these go. Onto my bookshelf where they live. Mandela effect on the Wii. Think you can, but glad you don't. It's it's kind of like drawn with straight lines. It's a lot more precise, but I see it this way. It's rewarding. I mean, yeah, it's technically correct, but it's kind of like one of those things where it's all about what you want as artists. You know, sometimes people are really particular about making super straight, refined lines. But given the way the AI is moving, I don't really want to make something that's overly perfect. Yeah, it's great, but it's kind of like it takes away the soul. With these, they might not be the most technically accurate, but they feel kind of like their soul, you know? Is the style hard to do? There's soul in the technically refined stuff too, but it's different, bro. And what are you making? Is the style hard? It just depends on you and what's your criteria you're trying to, like, what are you trying to pull off? Like, what do you want to make? It's all on you. But if you want to make the most technically correct, refined stuff ever, then this style might kind of like repulse you away. But I just want to make stuff that just kind of feels more like my own. It just might not be the most technical in that way. You gotta just make however you want to make it. Maybe my opinion will change. Maybe I'll like hop up one day and be like, well, straight lines it is. What happens when you mess up? You can either own it or you can restart. But it's all on you, man. That's what it really comes down to. It's like, what are you looking to pull off? What are you making right now? This one, he's not really done, but it'll make more sense once I add in some more of the surrounding environment. Yo, is that a Wii? It is Wii stuff, man. It is Wii stuff, indeed. It's cool. It's cool. Some of y'all catching on, man. It's cool, indeed. Took me a second. Yeah. I just know it looked familiar, but I didn't have the Wii. Yeah, man, with the Wii characters, they were on a generational run. There wasn't really anything like. I think that for a little minute there were Wii characters on the DSs too. I think I'm remembering that correctly. It's been a little while. But they had something where I think that if you cross paths with people, it would like connect y'all's characters. You said Matt left PTSD. But what's your favorite thing to do in this style of drawing? It would be cool to pick one set of characters. I mean, I've done a lot. My answer usually shifts though. Sometimes I'll want to make stuff that's like a lot more grounded in. You know. Sometimes I might do characters, bro. Other times I might do animals. It just depends on the day. It depends a lot on the day. My answer can change though. Do you draw anime? Every now and again, yeah. I've done like a lot of Dragon Ball people. I've done. Yes. Definitely, definitely. This one's gonna be kind of tricky to pull off too. I'm gonna do it though. Made where it's like one of those. I gotta get this one. It look like a bowling alley. Don't forget, and if you do enjoy what you're seeing, you should do like a PlayStation character sometimes, like Crash Bandicoot. You ever thought about making realism? Not like real people, but characters you envision. I haven't really made like my own original stuff, not yet, but maybe sometime in the future. It's one of those things where it's kind of like when the time is right, you know? When the time is right, when the time is right. I won't never say never, though. The vision got to be there. It has to be, it has to be. While we're trying to do like a quick little like rough sketch of the bowling alley behind them. What is the noise? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quick little, you know, some little bowling alley in the background space. Fireplace going on? Indubitably. It's going today. I think it's like it's dope to have in the background too. Like with the ambience. I wonder that every time you be joining, what you be hearing it. So people be joining to go to sleep. I think that it's like a lot of people that be just kind of hanging out with these two as they come together. Sometimes it's a little bit slower. Other times stuff picks up a lot. It just depends on the day. As I've said with many other stuff. You said be hitting in the nighttime? Yeah. It says relaxing. Well, whenever things slow down, I like the atmosphere. To me, it adds to the atmosphere a lot. What are you drawing right now? I'm drawing a bunch of we characters right now here, or a bunch of me characters. Like they're literally a bunch of me dudes. No cap, it was tough today. I've been looking forward to these. Yeah, man, that just come. You're able to kind of come and wind down, just slow down. It's kind of like the check mark in the Dark Soul games. It's like, all right, the fireplace is going. I could just slow down for a second. It's a checkpoint. Plus, it's about to be. It already is Friday. I'm about to say it's about to be. It already is. It already is. Indeed, indeed. Quick little check. It's like a checkpoint. Drop a quick save. Recalibrate. Recharge. Yo, thank you for the rose too, JC. Yo, what's up too, Sandy? Indubitably, indeed. I appreciate it, indubitably. I probably could have made this angle like more sharp, but it's all right. could have made it like where I listen to these when I play Minecraft doing things like mining out an area or something. Oh, you be doing like the long form builds and stuff. If I'm not on here, it's so funny you say that because like I'll go and I'll kind of like find videos. It'll be people that'll be like, I did such and such on Minecraft for X amount of time or this amount of days. Them videos be hitting different, man, for sure. I look good, thank you. Them videos be hitting way different. I see the vision. Definitely. Make it to where it's like a bunch of different bowling lanes. Indeed. Like the full, even if you don't see it fully, the full picture gotta be there, bro. It's a bunch of bowling. I used to play this game. Yeah, man, you can't really gotta have the plane flying too. The plane flying. Is that like like also some Wii Sports stuff too? You said nah, I'm on the Wii Sports. You sold your Wii? You from the last? Yeah, I was gonna say it's a couple y'all that be kind of like routinely in here, man. Indeed. I think I'm gonna do like some more rows over here for the bowling alley. And maybe behind this original dude that I drew in. I'm gonna have somebody on his left. Maybe not too many, but enough to where it's reasonable. You the next person locks, please? Sure. Now for I gotta figure out like a good reference. I feel like there was like a certain preset back in the day. Y'all appreciate it too, Hilda. The man goes hard. Nah, man, you look at that dude right here, the main focus. He said that man, he was not playing with none of y'all, man. That man was not playing ever. He had some kind of chip on his shoulder, man. He had some kind of chip on his shoulder. Such a cool idea. Thank you. He was not playing with none of y'all. That man was not playing, bro. Genuinely putting the beats on anybody and everybody. Putting the beats on everyone. I think I'm gonna shade in his shirt some more. He knocked me out. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. See, it's a couple of y'all. It's a couple of people that was getting put to sleep universally. A couple of people. That was bro was the enforcer. This is like messing with perspective. I like this one a lot. I feel like with these, I don't really be doing like full sceneries like that. This one's like just experimenting more with the angle. It's a whole bowling alley in the background for some reason. The vision is there. But you know, with these, it's less about somebody cooking bacon in the back. He hitting home runs in the base. That's what I'm saying. That man was a professional at anything and everything that he did. Not playing. I've never seen a person proficient across all realms like that. Yeah, somebody it's a lot of cooking going in the background, man. Lots and lots of bacon. And I'm gatekeeping all of it too. He said, is Paul a bot? No. 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 He said, you cold, bro. Thank you, man. Only way I can make this is if I get the same thing. What do you mean? He said probably. Oh, with the bot analogy. Yeah, nah. It do be androids pulling up though, but no. Most of the time it be like a lot of prawn bots and stuff where I got to get them going. Sometimes it be getting out of hand. Sometimes. Prawn bots here and there. I'm gonna like add some more stars over here. Just really filling the page, you know. A little bit here, a little bit there. Indubitably, indeed. I still think because I did this bowling one more in the background over here, I had this other picture that I saved. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and draw it still, maybe more towards the bottom. The bottom left, probably. I'm gonna shade in some of this space they're standing on too. Just a little bit. How did you learn this, and how long did it take you to learn this? I picked up on this more through trial and error, man. But I've been drawing on and off since probably like 2024 with my left more than anything. But I spent a lot of my early life drawing my right hand. I just wanted to draw though, man. I built on it. The more that you do, the more that you learn. The more you learn, the more that you can just experiment with. The trick really is just don't stop. Whatever you do, I think consistency goes a long way. The more consistent you are, the better you will get. It's like my philosophy with these. 5 stars on the art, Sensei. I appreciate it. Sensei Unk. Sensei Unk, bro. Indubitably, man. Thank you. The Sensei Unk. It's genuinely crazy. gonna bring this floor down over here some more. Because it's kind of getting further away from the main center of focus, I'm gonna kind of like make this one come out some more over here. Not too much though. The attention to detail, I want this part of, like, I want this to still stay. This little part over here, this can be the main focus, like right here. I'll probably shade in some of the surrounding space behind them, like this wall back here. You don't gotta overdo it. He says the same, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it, Paul. Indubitably, indeed. I'm not gonna like go overboard with the wall behind them. You said his shiny head gives me nightmares. Yeah, it was a wake up call for a lot of people, man. People thought it was sweet out here, man. Thought it was a game, a joke. I'm gonna give them just some floor. Not too much though. You know they're coming out with another Wii, right? Are they? I'm a little bit shocked. I feel like didn't they just release a console with the Switch? I'm a little bit, I can't believe it. Wii Sports was iconic, man. Yeah, seeing that, it's kind of crazy. People don't be knowing the lore behind the Wii. They don't be knowing how crazy stuff really got. Like they don't know what this. They don't really know they don't understand what this picture right here means. The pain, the suffering. What really was going down. People was getting whooped. The beats, like full on, genuinely. I'm thinking there was another picture that I found. I just don't know if I want to squeeze it down here. What's like some more Wii Sports stuff, y'all? Maybe Wii Sports baseball. Something that matches the aesthetic. Is that yay? Golf, tennis. I seen tennis come up too. But I was looking for something that was I could kind of like maybe squeeze more towards the bottom of the page. Yo, thank you too, Bloody. Was there hockey? I know that golf came up, tennis. I know there was for sure golf and tennis. I'm leaning more towards baseball. I found a picture. I just gotta figure out how to. What about archery too? Archery, golf, and tennis. Tennis. Wait. Even with that. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I found the one. It's called Metal Canary. It's gonna do everything that we did. They're down here. It's a Wii box. It is. It's the same drawing with the ballpoint. I guess they work well with the drawing for sure. I had like another one that I wanted to do maybe down here. Archery sounds fine too. Let me see. I have a reference, but I'm gonna see because that might be a better fit down here. Because the space is a little bit. The space, it's not as spacious down there as I wanted it to be. And what you got already? I got boxing, I got bowling. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with tennis. Because it's a little bit smaller down here. I'm more limited on space. Definitely a little bit more limited on the space. Indeed. And what about fencing too? Maybe not on here. But maybe if I do another one like this eventually, yeah. This is what I got to make a little bit smaller. Tennis was hard for me too. I don't remember tennis as much as I remember something like boxing or the bowling. There was a couple of little sleeper bangers on there though. Your dad loved tennis is pretty fun to be honest. But I think the cool thing about the Wii, from what I remember, it incentivized people to move around and stuff. I remember they had the little, it was like a little like stick thing you had to point at to get the remote to work the right way. Watching is tough, but it was fun. Yeah, seeing it, what it is, indeed. Or you mean just in general, like with the tennis? They be moving around. IRL and on the Wii. Can you draw a Beast Boy from Teen Titans Go? Not right now. Not in the moment. Not in the moment. Maybe eventually though, bro. I'm not gonna promise it today or even tonight. IRL tennis, but the Wii probably cool too. I was gonna say, man, that stuff is no joke. What time is it there? For me, it's about 1 in the morning. So it's fairly late. But it ain't like that late. It's late enough. W Pikachu drawing. Thanks, man. I'm gonna like widen bro's beard some more. He said it's the Wii dude. Like profile picture, man. Thank you. I do appreciate it too. With stuff, you know, it's funny with my profile picture because that's kind of like what this all deviated away from. I get asked a lot of questions about how long I've been drawing in general. Whenever I'm not drawing stuff that's as shapely as this, I kind of just revert back to my more abstract stuff. I don't really make that kind of stuff on live stream, but every now and again, I'll just kind of sit at my desk and I'll just see where it goes. I'll see where it goes. Sometimes it's a lot less structured than these. Like with these, I'm kind of drawing more with form. But with stuff like that, it follows like a different frame of thought. It's all drawing though for sure. I think that it's fun drawing this kind of character though because bro, like he's round, bro. Like the way his head shape is. Like messing with the shape of bro's cranium is interesting. Indubitably, indeed. And you said what? And you said Baker. Same time in I don't know what flag that is, but what flag is that for? Alpha Bro shirt. Oh, Chile, I got you. It's about 1 in the morning for you too. W. South America. what do you call this art style? It's somewhere in between scribbling and sketching. Somewhere in between the two. For this reference that I was using, there was another character. You can see their legs, but because it's gonna be slightly off frame, I went ahead and just kind of made his leg more rounded down here. There was another character in the background too. Gotta get this man to where he looks the right way. This one was an unrelated character. I still wanted to go ahead and add him onto this one too. He matched the aesthetic of the page. What was already going on. The vibe was there. Indubitably. Yo, going from like animals to me characters is kind of crazy though. I feel like it's sometimes with these, the transition from theme to theme. It's definitely interesting. I mean, I was already kind of in the lane of animated people anyway, or game consoles. It was a jump for sure. It's definitely a jump. Definitely a jump for suitably, indeed. So since you have full control of both of your hands using the pen, can you also write with both? I can. I'm more predominantly a right-handed person though overall. Like when it really comes down to it, that's the one I use more often than not. I've always been able to write with it too, but when it really comes down with it, I use probably my right more. Thank you for the galaxy too. I appreciate it, Dylan. The big galaxy, indeed, and just love the work. I'm heading out. Good night. Take it easy, man. It be like that. Our minds are very creative for sure. I do appreciate the big galaxy too. Thank you, Dylan. Indeed. B Sports dudes playing. I got boxing, bowling. It's gonna be some tennis people too. I don't know if I'll do like the full on before the tail background, how I differ the others, but you said just want an FC match in honor of you. When you say an FC match, what do you want? What game are you running right now? Baseball. I got you. You said what about baseball too? Do you draw references? Yeah, I'm looking at references with these. That's where these are coming more from. I'm looking at like reference pictures. It isn't all off the intuition. Not at all. Oh, Soccer FC Mobile. I got you. I'm gonna highlight this man's glasses over here on this side. Let me go ahead and not forget to add this man's other eyebrow. It'd be kind of crazy having one eyebrow and not having the other one. I've never really been like a big mobile gamer. I tried to get into, it was PUBG Mobile. PUBG Mobile made me realize, man, there's levels to the game. People that really be on PUBG Mobile and actually be good, that's a beast. You gotta really like lock in and have like full load. You gotta be like a sensei with the screen, bro. You gotta be like a genuine sensei. Like a professional. It be dudes that be on PUBG Mobile and they be gold too. There's levels to the game. I used to never played it. It was around a little while ago, but whenever I was still kind of messing, the most that I probably play mobile wise now is Subway Surfers, and even then it's been a minute. I never played it either. Yeah, PUBG Mobile it's different. It's definitely different, dude. If I had to describe it, that's the best way I could put it. It's different. In a good and a bad way. It'll leave you kind of wondering like what's going on for real. It's not for the weak. I got. Have you played Free Fire? Free Fire is that like another mobile game or? I've never heard of it. I don't think. No. Oh, see, I got you. Yeah, man. With mobile, I'm pretty like restricted as far as like my experience with mobile and stuff goes. I got into Subway Surfers. I played Temple Run too. I even messed around a lot with it was Minecraft Pocket Edition whenever it was first coming around. But aside from that, once I got my Xboxes, man, I slowed down with the mobile stuff. Never tried to technique of using both hands. Like it worked. Thank you. And how did you start drawing this way? I picked it up more through experimenting. Experimenting is not stopping. You got to keep at it, man. The more that you do, the more familiar you become. That was my strategy, at least. I learned more like just through the trial and error process. It seems generic, but you learn the more that you do. You gotta just trust the vision, trust what comes with it. PlayStation is superior. If you said that to me a couple of years ago, I would have thought you were crazy. But I understand why you're saying that. And I'm only saying that because I seen the kind of exclusives that y'all had, man. I was completely oblivious to what was really going on with PlayStation. Like, it was a game that I seen somebody play through. It was called Detroit Become Human. You said, Jason, it is? I'm so bad at video games. Would you say you're ambidextrous or is it just a skill you build over time? I'm more of a right-handed person predominantly, but I could always write with my left hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's somewhere in between. You know, I got better with drawing the more that I drew in general. But you learn. You learn and you learn. You keep learning. If you would have said it to me a couple years ago, I would have thought you were insane. But now, I seen dudes playing through it was Detroit Become Human. That changed my whole perspective on the console war, if you could even call it that, man. Detroit Become Human was crazy to me, and that was one of y'all's exclusives. Like, that game was cold, like the whole idea. And it's considered I was definitely late to it, but it just changed my whole idea on gaming, man. It was older, but it was still cold. It was worthwhile. I watched somebody play that, and I even seen somebody play through The Last of Us 2. I don't think The Last of Us is a Xbox exclusive. He said PlayStation Plus is peak. See, PlayStation Plus, somebody told me it used to be free back in the day. Like, Xbox set the whole standard for the subscription you gotta pay to play. Like, that's BS. Once I got like a glimpse of PC life, bro. And I don't even have my PC no more, but dude, once I got my gaming laptop, it just changed my whole perspective on gaming. It's like, what? It's like, wait, what do you mean? You don't gotta pay? You don't gotta pay to play online? Subscription as a service, he says, literally just gas. Oh no, I don't like. I mean, with games and stuff, that's trash. I mean, once I got like a glimpse of PC life, having to pay a subscription just to play online is absurd. I'm glad Fortnite kind of got rid of that, man, or at least tried to get rid of it. Do people be really sleeping on what Fortnite did for the gaming world? I think it was for the best and for the worst. But playing Red Dead 2 at 60 FPS, I was sold. I didn't play, see, like, my computer wasn't cold like that to be playing Red Dead 2, but whenever it first came out, I ended up getting it, man, and Red Dead 2 was cold, bro. I love Red Dead 2, just the story of it. I'm more familiar with the second one than the first one, but they put a lot of love into it. Red Dead 2 is why I kind of have like a mixed. I'm not saying I have all hope in GTA 6, but Red Dead 2 showed that they clearly, if they want to, they can make really good games. You know what I mean? If they want to. Like there's no way that GTA 6 will be trash. They put way too much love into Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 clearly. Like they put like a lot of love, man. A lot. No. Man, some more. I'm too broke for GTA 6. Even if you don't get it eventually, bro, it's gonna be around for years. Years. Even if you don't get it immediately on launch. I might wait a little bit before I jump the gun and just start kind of like immediately, like, now. Get it immediately. I might kind of like let the glitches and stuff fizzle out, go away. Let it calm down a little bit. The hackers and the modders. See what's going on. Here's for this page though. Here's for this page. I'm gonna show it off. I did like a lot of Wii Sports stuff for this one mainly. Here's everybody so far. I still feel like there's something missing. I did maybe. Let me look up the strike sign. Strike Wii Sports. Maybe that's what I'll do. Strike Wii Bowling. Okay, that's what I'll do. You said old school logic. Still, I remember whenever you bought something, you owned it forever. Yeah, man. I mean, like I've always been used to a subscription just in some way. It just is like, man, I always knew we don't own it, but man, it's really getting to that point now. You don't really own anything. Like you pay for the privilege of using, which is crazy. Is it really? Yeah, like I sat there, kind of came around when by the time I was like sentient, man, Xbox already had Xbox Live Gold. They set the precedent for that stuff. Okay, that's what it is over here. I'm gonna do the strike sign. But yeah, man, we slowly heading, or not even slowly, with speed. Don't really own anything. Paying for the privilege. Paying for the privilege, indeed, indeed. If you had $100, what would you buy? If I had $100, like, what you mean? You looking for a game? You looking for? It depends on what you want. Is that me? No. This is a Wii character. These are all Wii characters. This whole page is a lot more themed around stuff that went down with the Wii. Like the Wii is an OG console though now at this point. I don't think it's quite vintage, but they got some time on it. Anything? Probably give me like, I don't know. Like there's like anything that just stands out to me as like $100 right now, you know. Probably get like some sketchbooks or something. Strike. But that's just me though. Like I mean, like, you know, that kind of translates differently from person to person. Translates a little bit differently from person to person. Yo, all the roads lead back to Wii bowling. I probably could have wrote this a little bit bigger. The strike sound is kind of tiny. I probably could have made this more, take up more space. Is the sound in the background a fireplace or a video of a fireplace? Now that's a secret. I'm not even gonna confirm it or not whether it's even a fireplace, bro. You might be hearing popcorn. Popcorn or whatever else you think it might be. That's even if you think it's a fireplace though. It might be rain, popcorn. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. Indeed. Here's for the strike sign. I'm gonna do some more kind of spikes on the side. Indubitably. Indeed. make this side extend out some more. Really, I was kind of on the... I'm like, dang, man. I probably could have made that sound a little bit bigger. I wasn't even thinking about it. But the message is definitely there. That's all that matters. That was the box to get everybody at least one black eye. I'm telling you, man, he was putting the beats on everybody, straight up. Quite literally whooping anybody and everybody. I'm gonna say you're live, but it's so tough. I do appreciate it too, Jason. Fellow Jason. I don't want this to blend in too much. I'm gonna like try to make the strike sign. That way you clearly, like you can see it. There's still kind of like this this awkward space over here now though, with the strike sign. I might leave it alone. I've been in almost all of the lives. Yeah, you seen the gradual progression, man, for shootably. No. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave this one. The strike sign. Or I might be able to do the KO symbol under this. KO. Strike and KO. KO Wii Sports. KO Wii. Is that Kanye? No. KO. We. Let me get like, let me see the actual visual that they had. There gotta be like I'm looking for like a better reference. Hang on. And I'm not gonna draw Paul Walker too, man. KO. I'm gonna do like a KO sign next to where Matt is standing. I'm gonna kind of mess around more with this because, you know, the strike is one thing, but I wanna the whole like how to shade this in. Okay. I'm definitely using more red over here for this part. But it's okay. I mean, with this being more reddish, that's all right. It's a strike. It's a strike and a KO. I hear you, man, but it doesn't really like go with what I'm doing in the moment. I'm okay. Do it blue. Now for the big KO. Indubitably, man. You got a strike and a KO. The best of both worlds. The best of the vision is there. Gotta make like, you might not I gotta like, I made the strike sign kind of tiny, man, but the KO is, that's there. I probably, okay, that for the one time, I might come back to the idea again. I think this is where, to be honest with you, I think this is where I'm gonna call it, y'all. With the Wii Sports Boxing. I might come back a little bit later on into the night. But for now, I'm gonna show everybody off on here. Here's for the mat boxing dude. And I got the bowl in the background. Here's everyone on here. It has been fun, it has been real. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all for Shootably, man. Until next time. Indubitably, indeed. Everybody. Full on boxing montage and bowling. Definitely to see you, bro. I do appreciate it too, LGK. For Shootably. Fire as always. Thank you too, Paul. Indeed.